our first home Saturday game in a while. We're coming off of a month stretch here without having one Saturday home game. So last week we were at Alabama. The week before we were at Kansas. And the week before that we were at, I think we were somewhere else. I think we were,
A&M.
it was a week game. Unless the game before that was Tennessee at home.
Yeah,
I thought it was 3 weeks.
Might have been that.
Yeah, guys, Florida's on a 4-game winning streak right now, and overall, last year they beat us here in Rupp Arena while we beat them at Florida, despite our 9-win season. What's going on, Kentucky Fan 15? And the only notable game to even talk about today so far was Alabama squeaking out a win over Arkansas. They won by 1 point after almost kind of blowing the game late. And I saw a stat that Alabama had 24 turnovers and won that game still. I know I saw a lot of them when I was watching.
What were they from 3?
I definitely made more than 3 threes.
They still were shooting a lot of them from when I was watching. No, definitely nice to be at home again. To me, this hopefully isn't going to be a letdown game. They need to get all the home W's from here on out, like you do pretty much all year. But be good to get this one to keep us rolling. And obviously, we got a tough game at Tennessee Tuesday.
It'd be nice if we could win this. I mean, obviously, we've really done well with protecting the home court, so it'd be nice to keep that going. And if we can survive this game, we have a really hard game, like BK just said, at Tennessee. But then after that, we have 2 home games. Home against Alabama next Saturday, and then home against LSU. So, nice little 3 out of 4 game home stretch here for us after having a lot of road games, really, in our conference play. So it'd be nice to win today, but I mean every game the rest of the year is gonna be a fight, and every team we play is basically a tournament team.
Yeah, I agree, and I think the bottom line is, you're playing for seeding not only in the SEC tournament to get those buys, set yourself up the best you can to win that, but we're playing for seeding for the big tournament, the NCAA tournament. So I was just reading on your thing, we don't have Toppin today. That's not good.
I haven't heard that 100%, but I believe you because, I mean, from what I've heard, it seemed like he was wearing a boot, which the whole wearing a boot thing doesn't really scare me anymore because P.J. Washington had a boot on, a cast on, and played a day later. So I think it's just precautionary. And Toppin like Cal said, I don't really like Cal's coverage of injuries, but Cal even said himself, Toppin had to be driven off the court against Mississippi State, and he ended up playing later in that game. So I think it's probably a good call if he's not 100% to just have him rest today. We probably need him more on the road Tuesday, and as this season ends up. So hopefully guys like Lance Ware, Bryce Hopkins, Collins come in and can step it up for Toppin, who did really well for us in our last game in that first half. He had like 10 points in the first half alone.
Yeah.
And Alabama had 7 threes. It was 7 for 29. It's still not very good.
No. That's less than. It might be less than 30% or right around it.
Let's catch up to the chat. I saw Mark Man's in here. Might mispronounce his name, but Soraya Waken, I think. And then Great Kentuckian did actually announce that earlier in the week when he said Toppin wasn't going to play. I saw that update when I was at work, and I was hoping it was just a little rumor, but I definitely believe you now. I mean, I trusted your knowledge before on that, but it just made sense. The fact that he did not come out in the second half to even watch the last game really still ticks me off a little bit. But if he was that injured, then I get it. But hopefully we'll get him back quick, because Toppin's a big key to our team if we want to make a deep run this year. That's for sure. Yeah. He's a great. We have great players off the bench, and Mintz, Toppin. I think Collins and Ware are key guys. Allen's the guy that we don't utilize. That could be awesome. Mark Man said, "Let's go." Great Kentucky, and I agree. Let's try not to screw it up. Man, Florida's much better than their record shows. They had a really bad loss early in the year, but every team has one of those. They've also beaten some good teams. I mean, they beat Ohio State early in the year. Karen Martin, go Cats. Let's have a good game. Bring the energy. Yeah, it'd be nice. Let's enjoy being at home today. We've had a lot of tough road games. It's always nice to be in your home arena. And he said, and Markman also said we don't need Toppin for today. Rest, and hopefully we will be ready for Tennessee. Obviously, I think it'd be a great. You can never have enough guys, but hopefully we can survive today without a guy like Toppin coming off the bench. Ryan said, "Hey Jake, I saw they put Kentucky on the one line for the NCAA tournament. I know we're right on the edge of that 1-2 right now. It's obviously frustrating as heck because we're not even into March yet, so all these rankings don't mean much when it comes to Selection Sunday. But it's nice to know that we're in that discussion at least right now. After last year, we were at this point of the season, we were kind of grasping at straws for what we were going to be doing for the rest of the year. So much better situation than last year, that's for sure. And yeah, Florida's tough, and this guy's he's a freaking senior, 7-foot Castleton guy. Injuries or not, he's a good player.
He's only been back the last 2 games.
Yeah, I saw he was going in and out against whoever it was Mississippi. Or no, when they played Georgia, he was going in and out of the game due to his shoulder. I saw someone say, I don't know if it was an article I read or someone said on TV, but this is a great opportunity for Sheboy and our team to play against a tough 7-foot center like this because there's a lot of teams in our country right now that have a 7-foot guy. Like Purdue has a 7-foot guy, 2 7-foot guys. Illinois has that 7'1" giant guy. I mean, every team you're going to probably play one of these guys at some point. So Castleton wins the tip off, so it's going to be Florida ball. The possession area will be in our favor, the first jump ball. And we have our original starting 5 of Grady, Wheeler, Washington, Sheboy, and Brooks. And they call it a hold foul on Wheeler.
Come on.
Man, let's not get that started. He kind of ran into Wheeler.
15 seconds into the game, not a good sign.
I swear they always do this against Florida. So it's still Florida ball off the ticky-tack foul on Wheeler. Way away from the basket, too. Same set, top of the key. Castleton takes a long 2 that swishes, hits rim and goes in. Cats down 2-0. Some a little full court pressure here. We break it. Top of the key, Wheeler dribbles right. Trying to run Grady and Washington some rub screens here. They're all over Grady. I don't know why that's not a foul. They throw it inside. Saved by Brooks, but straight to Florida. So it's Florida ball going the other way. They walked. The 2 guys just walked. God dang it, there was 2 guys that just walked in a row. Up the court, Brooks to the corner to Grady. Fakes it, takes a wing 3. Money. I mean, this let Florida get away with 2 walks, back-to-back plays. But despite that, Kentucky's still up 1, 3-2. Turnover, Florida. Yeah, hopefully we can get Wheeler some baskets today. He hasn't scored. He's like 0 for 17 his last 17 shots. But he's, like, a good stat for him was, despite that, he's had 27 assists to 11 turnovers. So he's still like playing point guard without scoring. It's a good ratio.
Yeah, he probably you'd like him to get 6 to 10 a game.
Wow, Grady back-to-back threes, put this up 6-2. Timeout, Florida. Let's get Grady freaking going.
Yeah, he's hot here early. Let's hope he stays consistent. Like you said, spread the scoring around, keep the unselfish play up. Moving off the ball, get some assists. But definitely gonna have to keep playing good defense. Hopefully Wheeler doesn't pick up number 2 here anytime soon.
Yeah. Kenny is not in attendance right now. He's at work right now, so we'll be updating him. And there's a chance he could come in here late during this live stream. But if not, we'll maybe get a call in later on. But we'll be giving him updates. So if you see me looking this way, I'm trying to text updates to Kenny. And hopefully, here's the season ends up. We'll have some more appearances from UK Reactions contributors and like Mikey, Lee, Nick, Austin. You got other ones in Nick, Travis Jr., Travis Sr., Lori. There's a lot of people that can come in here and contribute. Cam. So hopefully we'll be getting more appearances from them as the season wraps up. As the regular season wraps up. Tough 3-point shot for Florida. Goes up no good, and Castleton rebounds it and floats it up and in. Can't give up second chance points like that. 6-4, Cats up 2. He forced a tough shot. That's a flop.
Boy.
Grady to Brooks. Brooks back to Grady. Toss around the outside. Wheeler has it left wing. Castleton's on Sheboy.
Yep, get it to him. Somebody else is Grady or
Washington for a little free throw line jumper. Rims in. Cats go back up 4, 8-4.
I think he's key today. I think he's key to make sure he gets his. We got to get him 25 to pace to keep this win, I think.
25 points.
Well, about around 20 for Washington
Yeah.
today would be nice. This guy.
Castleton for another one, having a freaking career day already here. 8-6, and he has all 6 of their points.
Yep. Come on, don't be a turnover machine.
The Cats up 2, 8-6.
Wheeler has got to cut down on the turnovers. I could give
Yeah.
a damn. If he scores, great. But don't turn the ball over.
Yeah, your point guard can't be turning it over that much. Sheboy has it. Out to Wheeler, catch and shoot. Yes! 3-2.
Get a little bit of a roll. That's good.
Wheeler's first made field goal in like 3 games, so that's a big shot for Wheeler to have that rim in.
That's crazy.
Cats up 5, 11-6. Good 3-point shot by Wheeler. Castleton, he walked! Yes! Turnover 4. That's their second or third turnover here already. So it's UK ball, 5 points.
Come on, let's get the fucking camera off of this coach. It's only been on there for a whole 30 seconds.
Yeah, he's got a lot of camera time here in the first less than 4 minutes. So UK ball, Wheeler has it, stand on the UK logo. Over to Washington, fakes it over to Wheeler. Grady passes down to Brooks, baseline to Sheboy. Guarded by Castleton, tough baseline jumper. That's a tough shot, almost went in, but that's a tough shot over a 7-foot guy like that.
I'm okay with it. He hasn't made those as much.
No.
Lately.
It was a lot closer than I thought, so I'll give him that. Nearing the under 16 timeout here, the first half. Be nice to get a steal in M1. Stolen. Sheboy hands off to Wheeler. Wheeler. It's the Brooks. And they reach in. It's off for his foot. No reaching foul.
He's got to be stretching for a double-double, too, I think, Brooks.
Yeah. What are you complaining about, Jack? So Cats battling here early on. 3 threes. I mean, you can't expect that to happen all game, but Grady has 2. Wheeler has 1. Right?
I think we're 4 for 4, though.
Well, field goals.
Okay.
Right. What was our 2? Washington had a jumper, roll in.
Yep.
But yeah, 3 threes early. That's not a long-term solution to run as we saw in Alabama last year, who just chucked threes all day. But if you can mix that into your offense and attacking, that's totally fine with me. Especially if you have guys like Grady and Washington shooting threes, or Allen. Wheeler just hit the 3, and I think he can shoot, but just nowhere near as much as Grady.
Yeah, it definitely it creates to where Sheboy and Brooks, to me, have to do well underneath. Take advantage of that.
The Lexus RX, built for modern families.
Get $1,500 lease cash toward a 2022.
Is tie when you spell tie like the T is capitalized?
I think it's, yeah.
And it's easy to get a quote
Yeah.
at mutual.com. So you only pay
I'm not
for
sure. I'll get Kenny G.
Sorry, 1 second. Oh boy. Only pay for what you need.
Ashley's President's Day mattress sale is going on now. Save up to $1,100 on select Ashley Sleep, Groove, Serta, and Sealy Posturepedic mattresses. Hurry in or visit Ashley.com for better sleep and savings. Only at America's #1 furniture and mattress store.
Okay.
Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S22 with a Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
See, the Great Kentuckian. We have no player taller than 6'10", which means we can't handle any major post players. Well, it just depends on how you handle it. Like I said, Purdue has like a 7-foot giant guy. Illinois has that giant, huge, like 7-foot, like big guy. Like every team is going to have a big center for the most part, but I think we can stretch teams out to take that away. And he's not 7 foot, but he's still freaking built very, very strong. And we're going to have to learn how, even if we can't necessarily shut them down, we got to be able to at least slow them down to give us a chance to win games against teams like that. Kentucky fan 15, ball don't lie. Grady for 3. Yeah, no, those 2 threes look nice. I like to get another look. Obviously, they're going to be all over him. which might mean more open shots for Washington, other guys. Ryan Grady might have another 3-point game today. Let's hope. Good start. Showing Anthony Davis right now on the screen.
And the shorts difference.
Yeah, that's back on the shorts for really long. Those guys got it done. Yeah, good first four, Kentucky fan 15. Let's keep battling. Let's keep battling. You see the Gators in orange shorts. Yeah, they are wearing their orange. They always wear their orange. Rob Arena. That's a good point. Zach Turner, Grady off to a good start. Yeah, let's keep getting some looks. And just because you hit those first 2 threes doesn't mean you can't attack the baskets. I think Grady has a nice floater if he does it more. So Kansas squeaked out a win against Oklahoma, which probably helps us, but too, just with that win.
Yep, 71-69. It's tough playing these teams like Florida, Alabama, Tennessee. They all need these wins. I think Tennessee might be in, but Alabama and Florida are definitely battling to get in.
Yeah, that's why every game the rest of the year, well, really definitely for us, at least regular season play, Sheboy gets a little free throw line jumper that goes in. Cats go up 7. But every team's be fighting for their lives as the year closes up. Like, there's still a lot of time. I mean, there's like 7 games each for each team, but each game that goes by gets a lot tougher. Florida misses a jumper, tipped up, no good, tipped around. Sheboy rips it down. Good, tough rebound by Sheboy. Cats ball up 7. Up the court, Grady fakes it. Left wing 3. Money!
Yes.
3 threes for Grady. You guys were saying in the chat, Cats up 10, 16-6. Keep getting him the ball. Let's go. Florida has it.
Don't foul.
Top of the key. Yep, no chicken. That's a push off by Castleton.
That was.
Top of the key, left wing, good closeout. Backdoor cut stolen by Kentucky. Sheboy. Wheeler.
That's it.
To right corner for a 3 by Washington. Air ball. Sheboy grabs it.
Take it.
Sheboy
up.
spins.
That's a play.
Right hand hook. In there. Cats go up 12.
He's got his hands all over him.
They're not calling any fouls because Sheboy's he's built like a man. And they don't give anything because he doesn't flop. So Cats up 12, Florida ball. Castleton has it top of the key, palming it. If he does that with a guy closer, tip that ball away. Brooks almost steals it. Nice little run here by the Cats. Tipped.
Nice.
Good defense by Sheboy. Wheeler behind the back. Up the court.
Come on.
Over to Washington. Inside to Brooks for a dunk.
He was open the whole time.
Another timeout, Florida.
Waste those timeouts.
That's a nice little 12-0 run there by UK. Cats up 20-6. Now you got to keep this coming. This is not going to be like this all day. Got to keep playing. Good start though.
What if your resume could adapt and improve? Even create opportunities that let you be seen. An Indeed resume never stops working for you.
Get up, get moving, and gradually reduce sprays the easiest way. Just step into the shower with Control GX, the first and only shampoo that blends away a little gray with every wash for a subtle, natural look. Control GX from Just for Men.
From the back, Jimmy Dykes, Colorado. 5 Florida turnovers, 9 Kentucky points off the turnovers. So Kentucky's transition is as lethal as anybody in college basketball. Why? The point guard Wheeler and Sheboy are jets at the 1 on the 5 spot. Then you got the deep shooting on the corners by Grady and guys like this. With a 4-man cleaning up stuff, just finding gaps in Brooks. That team speed.
Keep the intensity. It's hard to do this, but we're at home. And a lot of that was sparked by good defense. Like that play, how many times have we been burned on alley-oop plays? That's all you got to do as a big man is just try to get your hand up and catch it or deflect it.
No, definitely good switching. Good little run, but yeah, now just got to keep it going.
Catch and shoot 3, rims out by Florida. Over the back.
We got to get those
Man,
fouls.
why does he not get any foul called on him?
Yep.
Wheeler pushes, hands off to Washington, over to Brooks, who throws it to Grady. Grady hands off to Washington. They're going to be all over Grady, so it's going to be tough to get him open. We can still try. Ty dribbles left. Castleton's on. It's going to be a mismatch somewhere.
There it
They
is.
switch back. Over to Brooks, down to Sheboy. Sheboy spins.
Nice.
Good pass out to Wheeler. Penetrates. Puts it up. No good. Tipped around. Florida grabs it. Good drive. That was a tough layup that was contested and almost went in. Florida ball, Cats up 14, 20-6. D up. Watch these backdoor cuts.
Come on. What are you doing? That's just not smart.
That's 2 fouls on Wheeler, so he's going to be coming out. Let's get Mintz hasn't came in yet, though, so let's get Mintz in there. Why are you leaving your feet, Florida? I mean, how do you fall like this?
I think his Wheeler stuck his knee into it. Bottom line is he can't do that. He's running the show without any turnovers right now. That was good.
I hope he's okay. Think positive. Wheeler, you hit a 3. Stay positive. But dumb foul, though.
Terry Appleby, a senior out of Jacksonville, Arkansas.
Jeez, we have more guys help him up. I mean, goodness gracious, threw him up off the ground. Why you don't have a second guy helping him here?
Impression short underneath.
I
Hope this guy's okay. This is I think Appleby's the guy who hit the game-winning 3 against Ohio State. But you gotta love how that Castleman's been. I've seen him commit 2 or 3 fouls, and not one's been called on him. In fact, not one foul's been called on Florida yet.
No, definitely got to keep things rolling here without Wheeler on the point, which just limit the turnovers again. But that big man from Florida definitely looked like he should have picked up at least one so far.
I mean, there's only been 2 fouls today, and they were both on freaking Wheeler. So Florida ball to inbound in front of our bench. They get it in. Cats by 14. Under 13.5 to go here in the first half. They love to do these little backdoor cuts. Good defense, though. Good switch by Mintz. A senior play. Top of the key. Good close-up by Grady. High hand. Jab steps. Dribbling it into the paint. Tough floater over Sheboy goes in. Tough shot. Goes in. Cuts our lead to 12. 20-8. Washington throws over to Brooks. Brooks dribbles right, hands off to Mintz. Back to Ty. Keep having good ball movement. Looks like they're in a zone.
What's that foul on?
Yep. Mintz gets it to Brooks at the elbow. Rips through. Strong take. Turns around. Little fade away. Tipped around. Fought for.
That's a foul.
Don't give us any calls.
It's a foul to knock it out of his hands like that.
So Florida ball. They get a left wing 3. Goes in. 9-point game, 20-11. Can we get a flipping foul call? Jiminy Christmas. 8 minutes, not one foul? No way. Brooks over to Grady. Gets in. As a push!
There you go. Finally got one.
I mean, god dang it, they've been doing it every time. I mean, it's one thing. This is a foul by just to do this is a foul. Definitely a shove's a freaking foul. Who did he headbutt that? Is that not a ball or whatever it's called? Delay game. Washington gets inside, gets blocked, out of bounds off Florida. Come on, Ty, let's go. Cats up 9 with the ball, 20-11. Washington throws it into Grady, who gets it back to Ty. 10 on the shot clock. Throws it right to Brooks, who drives for. Oh, God.
Gosh, stripped it out because he went.
Yeah, he went back.
Fuck!
Tough drive. Just was way too loose with the ball. Florida pokes it away. Their ball. Cats up 9. Got to get a stop. This guy just hit a 3.
Just unlucky.
No, this guy just hit a 3. Under 12. Next dead ball's a TV timeout. Come on, Cats. Let's get a stop. Get a stop. Come on, boys. That's a tough, selfish 2. Goes no good, and Kentucky rebounds it.
Once again, I know you want the hammer dunk, but just to lay it in.
Grady for 3. I mean, they're hooked in Sheboy. Can't argue with that. First miss from Grady. Florida ball. Let's go. Let's get a stop.
Yeah, got a little bit of a little dry spot here.
Come on, Cats. Let's go. Let's go. Get a stop. They try to drive in on Washington.
Walk.
Kicks it back. Another effing 3, 6-point game, 20-14.
8-0 run by them right now.
Yep. Brooks steps in for a jumper that goes no good. They rebound it. Not a good offensive series here.
Brooks, there's the lack of consistency, man, right there. Not bad, but just not getting that freaking 2 points gimme because we're going for some monster dunk that gave the guy the only opportunity to stop it.
They miss a 3 over the back. You fucking a-hole refs, man. Once again, we can't expect our refs to even be average. So we know they're going to suck, so we have to play through it. Announcer, what do you think's going to happen? I mean, it's 5 minutes into the game. You think it's going to stay like that the whole game? Kentucky's still up 6 points. It's going to be our ball after this TV timeout. But they answer our 12-0 run with a flipping current 8-0 run right now. Going to have to get a bucket here and end it.
I started something last night. I'll marry you. Yeah, that's cute. And if I don't finish it, I'll look crazy.
You might be a little late for that.
Yep, Kentucky Fan, it was that score. Wish it was still at now.
It's crazy, right?
But you gotta love Florida. I mean, like I said they're better than their record, but they're still a pathetic program when it comes to they don't play like this against everybody. That's why they've lost to some horse crap teams. But I mean, hey, if we put them every game, they'd probably be 20-3. Who knows?
Just need to get a basket to break that run a little bit.
Yeah, Brian, Kentucky needs to keep the guy. Yeah, definitely. We gotta get some buckets here, go another run, and just keep trying to play basketball and have fun. Yeah, Kentucky Fan 15. Brooks, he takes that long 2 and makes it, but I don't like it. It's a long 2, and I don't know. No. Even when he makes it,
You had to review that to go after the ball going back over somebody's head for a dunk. You don't see that very often.
no.
Goodness gracious.
Usually when someone goes for a dunk attempt, it's almost always a foul. Never do you get bailed out like that, where you just know there's no call. God dang it. Yeah, we're in the best conference in college basketball. This is how it's going to be. We've got our gimmies against South Carolina, Georgia. Even those aren't even really gimmies. So,
Just gotta get back on
keep
track.
playing.
It was 20-6 when Wheeler went out. For what it's worth.
We picture the student athlete for the drive, the dunk, the dime. But look closer. There is more. The budding philanthropist, the loving son, the multilingual, the nonprofit MBA, the outdoorsman, and the
what's going on? What's going on, JoJo?
students, more than athletes.
Hey, at least we're still up right now. Just gotta answer back here, get a bucket. I think if Sheboy can play strong inside, I mean, yeah, Castleton's taller than him, but he can't body Sheboy. Just use Sheboy's size, freaking just move him around in there legally.
Kentucky started 8 of 10. Since then, they've gone 0 for 5. Tom Gray started 3 for 3. He made
Brooks is shooting everything because he knows Topic can't replace. It's hopefully. I mean, I agree. The fact that Top isn't there maybe gives him a little more freedom, but don't just start chucking shots from everywhere. You know, like make sure it's in the flow of the offense. And then if you hit a shot, it's one thing, but hasn't hit one from the outside yet. Brooks is a guy that I keep saying needs to be slashing, attacking the glass, getting buckets that way, or like pick and roll type plays where it's like a wide open shot off that kind of action. But this like just dribbling out of a transition to a long 2. We've got away with it sometimes a lot this year, but I don't like it.
Appleby's on the bench. He's got his left 5.
Ty hands off to Mintz, who throws over to Grady. Collins is in the ball game, so maybe we get some alley-oop action here. Ty gets to the paint, throws over to Mintz, catch and shoot, corner 3, misses.
Kentucky 0 for its last 6.
Gotta get Mintz on the board. Gotta get a freaking basket. Come on, let's go. Get a stop. Let's go. And Hopkins is in there. At the moving screen.
Going to need some good play out of Hopkins with topping out today.
Yep. Gonna have to have someone step up to that for sure. Now that's a foul, I guess, on Collins.
And you see Appleby with the ice on his leg. NBA center.
What is wrong wrong with these guys? They can't play.
There's a lot of very weak players here in college basketball nowadays. So it's 4 to ball. They throw it in. Cats up 6. We need a big time stop. Ware's in the ball game. It's a freaking offensive foul. No call, and they put in a hook shot. 4-point game. We gotta get a stop. It's 10-0 run here. Washington drives in for a floater that goes up and no good.
God, you got to knock that down. The type of player he is. Come
Yeah.
on.
Gotta get a stop. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Nice 11-0 run has been erased with a 10-0 run by Florida right now.
Florida gets to the free throw line. Kicks it back to Castleton, who's trying to do a move on Ware. Ware cuts it off. Double team. Good action. It's a jump ball. And he walked. What is it? Jumper traveling. Double dribble.
If you're not going to call a jump
Do you not know what it is? How can it be nothing? That's a travel. You double dribble. What the?
Are you kidding me?
It's got to be something. They miss a 3. Ball don't lie. Battled out by Kentucky. The foul!
Come on, get a basket, guys.
Mintz. Gets into Ware, who collects it. Goes up strong. It's an and 1.
Yes.
Fucking horseshit refs, man. I mean, God, that's terrible. You come together as a team and make no call? Really? It's basket interference, too. Does his hand not get caught? Yeah, you grab the net. Ware at the line to try to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. Freaking airballs it. What is that?
What in the hell was that?
I don't understand that. Well, thank goodness he finished the play to get points. Cats go back up 6, 22-16, 9:07 to go in the first half. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop and a score, boys.
Man, that was nuts.
So 4 to ball, Cats by 6. They drive right, kicks it back to Castleton. He kind of shuffled his feet, no call. Back to Castleton. Sheboy on him. Moving screen, that little chicken wing screen to a corner 3. Almost air balls. Mintz grabs it. Mintz, middle of the court, crosses over. Dribbles it out. Back to Washington. Good decision. Back to Mintz. Down to Sheboy. Sheboy had Hopkins. Back to Mintz. Mintz fakes it. Penetrates. Good pass. Sheboy loses it. Out of bounds off Florida.
And
He had Hopkins.
Yeah.
These teams you play twice. It's like the NFL when you play your conference teams. So familiar with you, even though it's new teams in basketball every year, basically. At least for us. Wheeler's back in there with 2 fouls, so we can be smart. Wheeler throws over to Washington, who tries to get to Sheboy. Wish we could have. They got fouled. Wow, there's 4 on the shot clock. So bailout foul there. It should reset to 20.
No.
Yep.
What the hell was that?
That's a weird substitution. This is kind of a weird part of the game here. So we're fortunate. I'll take the 6-point lead with all this stuff that's been going on here. So Kentucky up 6 with the ball. Brooks hands off to Grady, who throws over to Ty. Get the screen from Sheboy. Throws over to Grady. Back over to Washington. Over to Mintz. Mintz, toss around the outside. Washington penetrates. Kicks to Sheboy for a jumper. Man, good shot.
Good shot.
Just didn't go in. TV timeout. So these announcers, they have to, you know what? They have to have something to say. And most of the time they have to say something that's just total BS. Chomp their way back into a game. It's not even the second half. But hey, I'm glad to get a bucket. Stop that like 10-0, 12-0 run by Florida. Good play by Ware. Hopefully he'll shoot a free throw better next time. I think he's a good free throw shooter. It was just very,
That's the best looking
Strange.
air ball I ever seen in my life.
yeah. I don't think, I mean, it might have nicked the side of the rim, but it barely moved if it did.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go pick it up. But you're much more of a planner than me. I am, and that's what I love about you. Is, you know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
You and me, partner. We'll meet center of town. I knew. Hold on. Nope, Daisy's got last one lessons in. Okay, I 2 o'clock. I got a spur fit at 2 o'clock. How's that? We can throw through a saloon until 3.
We don't need any more overscheduling, but we could all use more ways to say.
I can squeeze you in between swing class and
Oh, man. Conference friggin' basketball.
Or more ways to say.
on Tuesday.
She knows.
Yeah, definitely not. That's just how basketball is, Ryan. As frustrating as it is, it's like that Tennessee game was an outlier as far as you rarely see a basketball game go that one side the entire time. Just that was one of the most impressive. And like I think it was the best scoring performance percentage wise in Kentucky history in like 25 years. So that was a really amazing game. You can't expect that every game, but you at least can expect to not give up 10, 12-0 runs.
No,
Like that shouldn't happen.
Definitely, they had a good run going there. Right? And the Tennessee thing, like you said, probably won't happen again this year. We can shoot well, but I'm sure we won't shoot 75% this Tuesday
Yeah.
at Tennessee.
Definitely not.
Today, just need to do what you got to do to get, make sure you win here at home and just keep playing well. I mean, that was the uncharacteristic, letting them run back at us. So finish the half strong here. Kenny is headed home.
Right now,
Yeah.
Kenny should be here, at least by halftime, hopefully. Kentucky Fan 15. Wait, I already said that. My bad. Let's see. Lance just well at least he got the M1 Kentucky Fan 15, but I agree that can't happen at this level, especially for a guy like Lance Ware who's a good free throw shooter. Sheboy's getting hacked. I don't think Sheboy's gotten one foul called against him today, which is so frustrating. He's getting fouled. It's like Randall. Randall would get manhandled all the time, but they wouldn't call anything because he's that strong. JoJo, I agree. We do need to just keep playing hard and just battling. We're the home team. Get the crowd involved. Ryan, Kentucky. I already said that. My bad. Mark, man, everything has changed when Wheeler got 2 fouls. He has to be smarter. I agree. He does have to be a lot smarter. If we want to make a deep run in the tournament, we got to have good, not just good guard play, but great guard play out of Wheeler. He's our point guard.
And you got to be able to weather the 2 foul thing because it's going to happen better than that. If they're not going to call things on Sheboy, I will take the lack of calls by other guys against him. Because if you want to play going inside, that's only going to be to our advantage with Sheboy.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan, I will address that next TV timeout, okay? I have to figure out who that is, though, for Tennessee. So I know who you're talking about. I was watching that game. So it's Florida ball, Cats by 6, 22-16, with 7:38 to go in the first half.
Kentucky, knock on wood, they've been playing pretty good man-to-man defense off the ball, which I like.
Another 3-point shot by Florida, and they've hit like 5 effing threes today.
And I think that guy has 3 of them.
Line drive, terrible 3, goes in. 3-point lead for Kentucky, 22-19. Grady throws it to Brooks, top of the key, or the free throw line. Spins, loses it. Terrible play by Brooks, beats it back. Good hustle by Brooks. Back to Washington for a 3-point shot. No good, but long rebound's going to go to Florida. He's got to pick it up.
Yeah, he's not playing well. I'm not looking for a 20, 25-point game now. Just play well and
Florida has it,
start
free
finding
throw
the
line.
range, man.
Got to get a stop. Whoever's hitting threes for Florida, run him off the line. They get it inside.
walked.
God dang it, Mintz. Mintz left his feet, and they get a layup. It's 1-point game, 22-21. What are we doing?
Man. Not a good response at all.
God dang it, Mintz. Stay on your feet, dude. I mean, we're fortunate Mintz didn't get hurt there. He's jumped 20 feet in the air.
Possession by Florida. Look at the shot clock. 6-5-4. They are very comfortable, the Florida Gators, in long offensive possessions.
You got to expect it. Like we said, they got teams fighting for their tournament lives. They come in here with a nothing to lose attitude almost, a little bit.
Yeah, it was pretty pathetic.
But Kentucky, since the 26th lead, has not played the same. I don't think it has, a little bit to do with Wheeler being out, but just guys not playing as hard.
Again, they were down 20-6 in this game, but 15-2 drawn.
So it's going to be UK ball with still a 1-point lead, 22-21 with 6:37 to go in the first half.
The difference, Wheeler's been on the bench with a foul trouble, and they've made it a half-court game. Well, now Florida has.
Just fall into the trap that a lot of teams do. You pump it inside. I mean, that's what they did to get the last basket. Quit, doing Alabama
seriously.
shooting from three all the damn time.
Like, yeah, if they triple team, I get it, but pass to Ware, back over to Washington. Washington tries to get the Sheboy. Tough pass inside for a layup that goes in. That's freaking
Florida's
difficult.
playing a good zone defense that's really spread out, so you got to hit the foul line and find the gaps.
Yep. Cats up 3, 24-21. Tough pass inside to Sheboy for a layup, but he put it in. Now it's Florida ball. Be nice to get a stop here. Come on. Good D by Sheboy. He slips, cut off, push off. Left wing, back down to Castleton. Sheboy cuts it off. D up, boys. Back outside, inside the paint. Tough, selfish 2, bricks.
That's over the
One
back.
rebound goes to Washington. Washington
Foul.
collects it.
Foul.
Strong takes, floats. Oh, shoot. Ware almost. Holy crap. Ware would have freaking, that would have been an amazing dunk. But Sheboy collects it and puts it in. Cats up 5, 26-21. Ware about would have brought the house down if that would have gone in.
Would have been a one-handed left.
Yeah, hammer
Wow.
through contact. So 5:22 to go in the first half. Cats by 5. Let's go. Let's go. Sheboy has more than 4 rebounds. Florida ball. Castleton has it top of the key.
Good switch.
Yep. Good communication. Keep communicating. Help him out. Help him out. So off the foul.
Good.
Good save.
Damn it.
Did they call it out of bounds?
Yeah.
Good hustle though by Washington. That's laying your body out there for the team.
Yep. That's a foul.
That would have been a freaking
Sheboy
amazing
got his
dunk.
way.
Yeah. At least he stayed and got it. So Florida ball still, guys. 2 on the shot clock. 2 on the shot clock. Don't give it any stupid. They get it in. Tough!
Are you fucking kidding me? How do you even draw
I
a
don't
rim
know.
on that?
Mintz in transition. Gets it down to Ware. Ware. Spins. Got foul! Kicks it out to Mintz. Mintz collects it.
Switch it.
2-point jumper. In there. Cats by 7. 28-21. 4:40 to go in the first half.
Good to scrap back. They've picked it up a little bit. Getting close to that 4-minute last TV time out of the half here.
Yep. Florida ball, top of the key. Good hands by Mintz. We have a screen cut off. 3 by Florida. Air balls.
Air ball, nothing. Ohio State, Michigan tonight at 6.
Yep, following our game. Yes, Michigan blew out Purdue this past week.
Mm-hmm. So Auburn
They
won,
are-
so now they're 11-1 in the SEC.
Yeah. The fact that we don't play them twice kind of hurts our chances to catch them. It's kind of BS.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get them back in the SEC tournament.
Yeah. Washington gets it into the paint.
No,
Good pass to
nice
Sheboy for
ball.
a hammer. We did the same thing to run it back again. Cats by 9, 30-21, nearing the under 4-minute timeout here of the first half.
8-0 run by Kentucky lately. Looks like a game of runs. Let's keep this
Yep.
from flipping on us here.
Florida has it right wing, back to the left
They have
wing.
matchup
Way outside the
underneath.
arc. Way outside the arc. Good switch. Florida tries to penetrate. Push.
Block!
Walked out of control. Out of control.
Over the back!
Jesus!
Are you fucking
reach!
kidding me?
Up the court. Mintz. Back to Washington. Over to Grady. Back to Washington.
That is a
Catch and
ton
shoot
of
3.
contact.
Oh. Boarded by
You
Sheboy.
better not call that
Tipped.
shit.
Dang, good shot by Washington.
I'll tell you what, they better not call shit over the back because that was brutal there underneath.
Yeah, Grady got killed. Cats up 9. It'll be our ball after the under 4-minute timeout here of the
If you watch
first
the,
half.
you watch the tape on us, man. Sheboy always does it, but Brooks, if you're gonna take that
That was
shit
new by
back,
Brooks.
just take it up and put it in.
That was new by Brooks. Usually he does one-handed tomahawks. So we're 30-21.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Who else scored there? Because we had 22. So Sheboy had a layup. Sheboy had a dunk. That's 4. And then Mintz had a jumper.
Mintz had a jumper.
What, did anyone else score? Sheboy have 3 jumpers?
They get a couple putbacks.
And I earn 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase with Chase Freedom Unlimited. That means I earn 5% on my rental car, I earn 5% on my cabin. I mean, come on. Hello, cash back. I'm scared. In a good way. I'm lying. Let's get this out. Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no.
Well, we'll see how this goes. Typically, what makes you mad is they're really letting them play a little bit underneath. A
And
lot
Wheeler.
of contact. But at the second half, they may flip-flop this and start calling everything. We'll see.
Get 2.49% APR financing on the 2022 GX 460.
Kenny is on his way home. I don't know whether he has the live feed on right now or not. Hopefully, he's concentrating on driving. He's in his submarine car right now, but he should be back. Hopefully, as long as everything goes right, no traffic. Hopefully, about 15, 20 more minutes.
Definitely battling. I mean, every team across the country is probably dealing with some kind of an injury. Like Ryan had just mentioned before, Tennessee might have lost one of their best players to a knee or a leg injury or something.
Who?
He mentioned it before. It happened during that game against Mississippi State. Let me see. I don't think it was plastic. It was
Maybe a little halftime deal. Maybe see who all his Bengal fans out there. I don't know if Jake's done that or not. We're not here, but we're probably pulling for Joe Burrow a little bit in this one.
whoever that
Tomorrow's
is.
Super Bowl.
Oliver. I don't recognize that name, but and Tennessee's best players, in my opinion, are their guards. They have 3 really good guards.
It's like
Chandler.
we got the Banana
Sidley.
Man here at Rupp today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's a ref.
3:32 to go in the first half. Going to be UK ball. No bonus shots here. Just like you said, it's freaking 4-3 on fouls right now, team-wise. 4 for Florida, 3 for us. 2 of those are Wheelers. It's going to be Kentucky to inbound. Washington. There's a lob. Caught by Ware. That was a good attempt. Mintz catches and shoots for a 3. Rims it in and out. Good look. Mother Fletch, man. That's a great shot. Keep shooting, Mintz. That happens to Mintz more than anybody else. I don't get it. So it's 4 to ball. Cats by 9. They throw it top of the key. Let's watch his feet. Out of control spin. They get an M1. Great shot by friggin' Mintz. Why did Ware reach in? Is that a foul, though?
It wasn't not the one they called. I just saw it. He drew air.
If anything, hit the ball. I mean, you can hit the ball. So 4 at the line for a BS free throw that goes in. 6-point game, 30-24. Cats up 6. Let's go. Let's get a bucket. Doing some bogus full court pressure. Washington catches it. Double teamed. Throw out of it. Dribbles out of it.
Dribble out of it.
Ty dribbles left. Settles down. Throws over to Mintz. Be nice to get Mintz a 3. That was a great shot by Mintz. Keep shooting it. Sheboy comes up for a screen. Double teamed again by Washington. Sheboy, free throw line. Rips through. Dribbles it over to Washington, who loses it back to Grady. Grady fakes it back to Washington. 3 on the shot clock. Step back 3 by Washington. Rims out. But long rebound goes to Grady.
Good.
Good fight.
Gosh, Washington's got to start hitting that damn
Yeah.
shot.
You guys, Washington's had a couple rim in and out too, especially one. Washington dribbles left, spins, back to Sheboy. Catch and shoot jumper, long rebound goes to Sheboy. Kick it up! Go up! Puts it in.
That was a foul, too.
And they're not giving any fouls inside. Cats go back up 8, 32-24.
I think he's got 12 and
Yep,
7.
12 and 7 here in the first half with 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Oh! Tough pass.
Foul.
They drive in, put it in. 6-point game again. 32-26.
Somebody's got to take a charge.
Yeah, someone's got to step up and take a charge or cut it off. Another freaking double team. Grady throws, or Washington throws it to Grady. Minute 44 to go in the first half. Sheboy has it down low, getting grabbed, no foul. Posts up. Yes, they're freaking shoving him. God dang it. Castleton, you can't do that!
They've been doing it all night. And they haven't called it, so, I mean, I don't know why they'd start calling it now.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah, it was.
Keep feeding him. Minute 38 to go here in the first half. Next foul on 4 will be a 1-and-1 for us. Washington throws it to Brooks, who throws it over to Mintz. Cats by 6 with the ball. Mintz dribbles right. Throws it over to Sheboy. He's getting reached in again. Dribbles right. Bounces to Brooks. Brooks, they're flopping. Turns.
What is Florida's bench calling that?
Well, they just traveled and double dribbled, and nothing was called from that on their end. God, freaking.
Obviously, they're taking Grady away because he's not getting looks right now. Grady's got to free himself up for
Yeah.
backdoor cuts or
Right.
something else.
Florida throws it down to Castleton. Good. They try to post up on Sheboy. Spins. That's a selfish shot. Goes up no good. Boarded by Sheboy. 8 rebounds now for Sheboy.
I'm surprised we didn't get a foul call there.
Yeah. Washington
Oh,
throws
you
over to
hit
Grady.
him!
Grady
Goodness!
to Brooks. Brooks to Washington. Washington over to Mintz. Mintz drives, floats. No good. Tipped. Rebound by
Look at that.
Sheboy.
Look at that.
He's a man! Get fouled! Sheboy going to the line for 2 shots.
God, they hit him on the roll there.
They usually hit that. Hit it next time. Who had the ball?
It was Washington.
Nine rebounds now.
Almost a double-double by halftime.
Who could get it? Let's see. So Sheboy at the line for 2 shots. Chance to possibly extend our lead. 49.7 seconds to go in the first half. This is the first free throw.
Come on, man. You've been sliding a little bit on your jumper, your free
Yep.
throws, rebounding. No complaints.
Hit this one. Let's go. Come on, Sheboy. Puts it in. I don't know why we don't have guys staying in the lane like that the first time. Like that really
That's
takes
something
me off.
new now that I see so many teams doing it. I think it's dumb.
It's messing teams up. So Cats by 7. Tipped around.
Let it go.
Out of bounds off Florida.
Yes.
Cats ball. 37.6 to go. Oh,
Shut up.
shut up! No, because what's his name
Fucking whiner.
for the West Coast? The tall guy, Walton or whatever.
Yeah.
He said it's messing guys up in the game I watched, UCLA versus Arizona State. Messed like 2 guys up. Grady catches it, throws back to Washington.
See,
7-second difference on the shot clock.
I guess if we're holding it,
Yeah.
he could have pulled up right there for a nice jumper.
Brooks, yeah. Cats by 7 with the ball. Washington over to Grady. Grady, top of the key, 3. No good, but long rebound goes to Brooks. Brooks, over to Grady. Grady,
Plenty of
catch
time.
and shoot 3.
I mean, plenty of fucking time.
Florida's going to drive, float it up, and then. What is that?
Grady, that's not smart, man. All right, we'll take the lead, but
Cats up
not
5
a
at
good
the
run
half,
at the half.
33-28, but dumb decision by Grady there.
Crispin hanging up the halftime report, 33-28 here at Rupp.
Grady's missed a lot of shots since hitting the start.
We expected two red-hot teams with a fantastic 20 minutes. Chief halftime report, John Crispin, Kevin Connors here in the studio.
Why the F was game day at Auburn today? For Auburn A&M? Is that because they're not going to be number 1 next
I
week?
just don't think there was
Was
many
that it?
other games, I guess, that they were going to pick.
I mean, Michigan, Ohio State. That not a good
that would've
one.
been a good one.
I know why they're doing it because they didn't want to forget Auburn because they're not going to be number 1 next week.
Maybe.
Did not need to be great because Cambridge was big time and Kessler.
No, definitely. Kenny's almost home. We got a halftime here. We'll take the lead. I mean, UK played okay. Definitely had a couple good runs, but again, you're battling against these teams that are, trying to throw everything they got at you. So, got to scrap it out in the second half and get it done. Now, I think the zone has actually slowed us down a little bit. So we got to figure out different ways to manipulate that a little bit better, I think. Wheeler's return, hopefully that's good. Just don't turn the ball over.
We'd love to go into halftime just like on just terrible notes. I don't understand it.
It wasn't as scoring up and down as you wanted it to be, but the pace was there. It felt like whoever made the last run was going to win this game.
Here's this game. You want to see these highlights?
They are consistently inconsistent, incredibly high ceiling, and it took all of them four.
Really stupid shot by Arkansas.
Today was their sixth quad one victory. Note missing the three, and then one last gasp for the Razorbacks. But it's not to be. And again, Alabama, who's had some curious losses this season, another big-time win. Decent look, too. Got a decent look down the stretch. Razorbacks' 9-game win streak is over. Welcome to Chief halftime report. John Crispin, Kevin Connors here. Mid-February, which means all these games matter. Crucial games around.
So Kentucky up 5 guys at the half. Really hot start, and then really slowed us down there for the final 12 to 15 minutes. But like we just said, we'll take any kind of a lead in a conference game at the half. And it should be our ball, actually, to start the second half because there should have been a jump ball there in the first half. Should have been a jump ball. Here's Devin Askew as we're sitting here at halftime.
Left the game, John. They're calling it a significant knee injury. I mean, that's just horribly. It's just horrible to think about this. I mean, it's just incidental.
It's ridiculous.
Back to somebody and really lost it on the leg.
But yeah, so there should have been a jump ball, traveling, or double dribble on Castleton, one of the three. But somehow the refs decide to call it nothing, and luckily they didn't score off of that. But just once again, another example of Rupp-Arena's refs just being atrocious. But I'll do the box score update at halftime here in a second. No Toppin again if you're just coming in here. No Toppin today. So we're managing so far with a 5-point lead at the half to Florida. Yep. So that's probably the biggest stat line of the first half. Was Oscar Tshiebwe with 13 points and 9 rebounds, 1 assist. And then after him, Grady had 9 points and 1 rebound. Once again, Grady did not finish his half strong, had a couple of looks. It's not the fact that he shot that I'm mad, it's the fact that the second one that he shot, we could have held it for the last shot, and we don't hit it, and Florida gets a layup, or basically a layup after that. So not good management by Grady, but you know what? I'd rather make that mistake and learn about it now than have to learn that later in the year when it might matter more. And then everybody else after that, we had 13 from Tshiebwe, 9 from Grady, and then after that was really Wheeler had 3, had a 3-point jumper go in. Washington had 2, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Brooks had 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. That's not getting it done by Brooks.
Nope.
If he does that in the second half, it's going to be tough to win this game. Mintz had 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and Ware had a good M1 basket for 2 points and grabbed 3 rebounds. Hopkins was open for a dunk attempt that we just did not get him the ball. But Hopkins and Collins have both been in there, just haven't done anything yet. So kind of mixed bag of a first half. There's a lot of good moments, but we had just a couple of stretches where couldn't buy a bucket, and that's why it's a it was a 7-point game, 5-point game now, and yeah, that's basically your first half analysis there for Kentucky. And the keys to the second half are going to be what we just talked about, trying to bring the energy, make some plays. If they're playing zone again, let's get some good shots up, and once again, feed the big man inside. He can't be stopped. And if you get it inside, they have to collapse, kick it out to guys like Grady, Mintz, Washington, Wheeler, Allen, if we want to put them in there. A lot of options for guys to shoot. Sharp, if we wanted to play him. I know that's not a possibility, I guess, right now. I disagree. But yeah. Let's see. No, definitely not Wincy basketball right now, that's for sure. JoJo, what are we doing? We're just, like I said, they just kind of struggled a bit, struggled to score. Started out extremely hot, 20-6. I mean, you can't ask for a better start. But I agree, Kentucky fan 15. It feels like it was a long time ago. And then, yeah, exactly. It's basketball, so you're not going to have Tennessee games where you're perfect the entire game. It's just as much as we want that to happen and we expect that, it's just not realistic to expect. But yeah, just keep playing, put little runs together, and just try to pull away here in the second half. We're up 5. I mean, we could be tied, we could be losing, but we're up 5 points. Kentucky fan 15, Kenny, my brother, is on his way. He should be here, hopefully before halftime's over. If not, then he'll be here during the second half. He's coming home from work. And are we Bengals fans? Like BK said, we are not Bengals fans. We are Browns fans in the NFL. So this is a tough time. But because Odell Beckham left us, we're actually kind of pulling for the Bengals tomorrow, as much as it's hard to say that. I'm not really, I mean, it's, yeah. We'll see. We're not Bengals fans, though. We are from Cincy, though. I understand the refs aren't perfect, but they are far from even decent. Exactly. That's why I always say, I mean, I'm not sitting here saying, hey, I want every call, I want the refs to be perfect. I'm saying I just want the refs to be terrible. Terrible stuff. It's terrible. I can't even say it. It's every game, too, and it's worse at home. I don't get that. I really don't get it. Wow, who won this Wisconsin-Rutgers game? It's like Rutgers went up by 1 at least here with 5:20 to go. Wow, they're up 2 now with 4 minutes to go. Up 4 with 1 minute to go. Up 6 with a minute and a half to go. Wow. Rutgers is looking strong. Jeez. 8-point win at Wisconsin. I think it's really good. Big Ten's not a bad conference. They're obviously pretty good. Not the SEC, but Mountain Warriors get it done in the second half for the win. Exactly. Just got to keep playing. This isn't the championship game. It's a regular season game at home. Want to protect the home court, play well, and just keep improving as the year goes on. So all the regular season is to solidify your tournament seed, get into that tournament, and just get ready to play your best basketball then and have fun. Scott, what's going on? How are you, man? Good to see you in here. Do you feel it's team-wide fatigue? I mean, I think for one, it's just like, I mean, any other sport you watch, the best teams have to put up with that constant just talk of you guys are amazing. And as fans, I love reading and seeing like, oh, are we a 1 seed? Are we that great? But as a team, as the players, I think that stuff can really, it's not good. It makes you think that you're owed this stuff when you can't think that way. You have to think that you have to earn everything you get, no matter how good our record is, no matter how many good teams we beat. Like every game is a new day, and I just think we can't have that mentality. I don't think we have that mentality right now. But I mean, for a guy like Sheboy, he's like Player of the Year comparisons to playing great. I mean, you can't. The one thing we have to always control, no matter if we're hitting shots or not playing well, is our energy, effort, and just fight on the glass. Because I think we were getting out rebounded there for a little bit here in the first half. That might have switched late, but that cannot happen. If we get out rebounded or turn it over more than 12 times, then you're putting yourself in a position to lose games. I mean, Alabama just won a game today, I said before the game started, and they turned it over 24 times. Like, yeah, you can survive, but that's not a winning recipe at all. It's a disaster waiting to happen. And also, I mean, it's late in the year, too, so I mean, a lot of guys, I mean, these guys are in better shape than I can even imagine, but that probably has to play something into it as well. after being on the road and high energy efforts. That's true too. We've had the last at least 2 Saturdays at Kansas, at Alabama, at South Carolina, all these different schools that we're playing at Auburn. That's right. That was the week before that. So we've had a lot of tough road games. So it's hard to match that intensity. Even though I love Rupp Arena, it just is not that raucous of an environment as it should be. At times, it can be. I mean, I was there for the Louisville game back in 2015-16 season when we won with Euless and Hawkins, and that got insanely loud. When that game ended, I'd never been in a place that was that loud. And then Karen Martin, Brooks and Washington need to pick it up. Would be nice if Hopkins would contribute more as well. Yeah, that's the thing. That's a guy like him does need to at least grab a rebound, get a steal, make some energy play, get a putback. Like early in the year, we were playing those lesser teams. He would make a play like that, and stuff like that is just it goes such a long way. Because when you have guys like him contributing, it makes the other guys' baskets come easier, and you just know you're really clicking on all cylinders when your bench guys are coming in there getting buckets. And it also energizes the starters as well. And yeah, I agree 100%. Kentucky Fan 15. Wheeler cannot get in foul trouble come March Madness season. That's if he does, we can survive, but it's going to be a much more difficult ratio for us to win. So I'm gonna do a quick snowball halftime show, guys, on my own here, unless Kenny walks in. No music because we have my phone hooked up right now.
271 tonight. And the implications right now in the Ohio Valley Conference. Morehead State on top of Casey's mid-major number.
Have to make the goal like 12, maybe try to get a 12-point win or something. Of course, Castleton is having his career game.
Other guys.
Yeah, a lot of their big guys are actually. Kenny Martin says he's at a red light, almost home. Okay, he might be in here in time for the reload. Gotta switch the camera around now. He might.
No music.
He's not here.
This is a long shot.
Everything needs to
one.
be pushed back.
That's one.
2.
Is that a urine?
Something on right now.
2.
At 3.
3.
Crispy chicken tacos. Try the creamy chipotle or avocado ranch sauce.
That was quick.
4.
A lot of
says
misses here
12.
today. Hopefully UK shoots better than us. 5.
6.
7. Oh.
8.
9. 10.
11.
12.
13. One over our goal for the reload.
The oven is on, but you don't have to do anything with it.
Alright.
There's
Definitely need the music, that's for sure. Oh shoot, there's actually one more. Nice! 14. So we actually got 14 on the first initial shoot.
I moved to Cincinnati and I was playing in bands. I met Michael and we've been playing and writing music ever since. We live 300 feet from the
Shoot.
and we go there constantly. I'm sure there have been multiple times where we've gone for a show. Any time for us is Skyline Town. It has, I feel like, kind of like those mom and pop diners, also like a deep charm for me. It's just good hangs there at Skyline.
Driven to innovate, to excite, to be the best you can be. It's in the DNA of every Olympic and Paralympic athlete, and in every new Toyota. We are driven to be the best. Like the best-selling Toyota Camry, one of 15 different all-wheel drive Toyotas. Now get $500 APR cash on
15.
Venza or Sienna, or 2.4
Let's see if I can hold on here, guys, so kind of gets here.
Kenny, if you're on the way home, I had Wendy's for lunch.
Are we starting here?
I'm getting close.
I go pretty quick then. Okay, you know, we might hold him here. I'll take that one back. Maybe do a late second reload shoot when Kenny's here.
Doesn't box him out.
I know about Sheboy out.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't do that.
Yeah, try to out jump him. If we keep feeding Sheboy, Kentucky's going to have the ball here to start the second half, up 5 points. And on the Florida side, I mean, obviously we've mentioned his name a billion times. Their senior Castleton is a guy that we're going to definitely have to slow down. He had 10 points, 5 rebounds. Scored like their first 6, I think, right out of the gate. So maybe they're going to try to do the same thing here. So keep that in mind. We have our original starting 5. So Wheeler's back in there. He played a little bit after the quick 2 fouls.
Get a basket or start the half.
Yep, that would be nice.
Rush on the back
Yeah, this is a tough team to do that on, at least from that far out. Brooks has it at the free throw line, dribbles it out. Over to Wheeler, 10 on the shot clock. Wheeler between the legs, crosses over, step back, wing 3. No good, but rebounded by Grady out to Washington. Steps into a 3. No good. Then they push Brooks in the back. Good look. Good second chance opportunities. Didn't make it. Florida drives. Kicks to the left corner. Contested 3. Stupid shot. Goes no good. Over the back. Grabbed by Washington.
Hey!
Kenny's in the house.
I was about to text. Don't wait for me.
Yeah. Don't you wait for me.
Kenny, tie it on.
Wheeler. Over to Washington. Now for a 3. Yeah! Finally a 3 by Washington. Cats go up 8. 36-28. Finally by Washington.
So Wheeler was hurt or was he in foul trouble?
2 fouls.
Yeah.
Washington, he needed you to be here because that's his first 3 today.
You know, hopefully I brought the good luck.
Yeah.
I was listening when I was driving home. But
They try to do a little rub screen. Castleton fakes it, throws the right wing. Cut off. Inside. Sheboy. That's a tough 2. Air balls. Wheeler grabs it. Cats ball. Kentucky. Wheeler tries to get to Sheboy. Can't. Back to Washington. Catch and shoot 3. No good. Good look, though. He just made one. Up the court.
Too high.
Caught by Castle. That's a tough play for a layup. 6-point game. 36-30. God dang. You can't argue with that 3, though, by Washington.
Yeah.
He just hit one. So Kentucky up 6 with the ball. Wheeler throws over to Grady. Back over to Wheeler. Back to Grady.
Florida's definitely feeling like they have to play a zone.
Yeah. Grady drives, gets fouled, and 1. Good and 1 basket by Ty Washington Jr. Counts up 8 points to the line just for a chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play.
It's fine.
So it's up early.
Kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know why I got let up early. It's the craziest day and I got let up early. I don't know why.
Crazy since you got there.
Yeah.
Washington's free throw is no good.
Fuck! How many free throws have we had today?
We've had 4. I think we've hit 1.
Yeah, Sheboy hit 1.
We just haven't been in the line a lot.
So we're 1 for 4, Jake? Is that right?
Yeah, 1 for 4, yes.
He needs the line more. I've
Yeah.
heard in the last
Double
game,
teamed.
There's not many fouls.
The one you won't believe, Kenny.
Yes, good play by Brooks. Kentucky ball up the court to Grady. Grady dribbles, Euro step, gets fouled, and 1. Good.
That's the Brad.
Where airball a free throw.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, everything looked perfect. To the left, nothing.
I mean, he isn't the best free throw shooter, but that's kind of crazy. Airball.
Yeah. And 1 by Grady. Cats up 10 at the line for another chance to try to complete an old-fashioned
Here's a free
3-point
throw.
play. Another free throw opportunity. No topping today.
Washington's,
We do that.
I like his guts to keep going.
There's no
after
reason
it.
he's not
gotta-
100%.
He's got to pick it up, man. We got to have him better than this. He's fighting. I like that. He
Yeah.
lost his confidence.
Grady drills the free throw. Cats go up 11, 41-30. A little under 17 and a half to go. It's D up, boys. D up, boys. Come on.
There's that
Don't
walking
foul
kick,
Wheeler.
push
Gosh
off.
darn it. Yeah, no, is that Castleton? It is. He's been doing that all day and they don't call it. Push off.
Off.
Another screen.
Just freaking
They
Florida.
drive, walk, kicks it. The same guy misses it. Wheeler grabs it. Wheeler to Grady. Dribbles it back to Wheeler.
maybe
I've been
that-
tough. Oh my
What
god.
the heck?
Hey,
Just went in.
I didn't put that in the text, but I don't know that I guess it did matter, but we were up 20-6. Wheeler picked up his second foul.
I thought we were okay. I didn't know if you
Way
said
too
we
good
were
of a
up
start.
26 or 26 points.
I wish we were 26. It was 22-6. 6-2
pretty
9
good.
weeks. We get into Brooks.
Pretty
Cats up
good.
11. Wheeler dribbles right. Attacks. Gets blocked. Out of bounds off
Fumble.
Florida.
Everybody knows that.
He has to use his left.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of his trademark move.
Yeah, Wheeler finally hit a
I go under.
field goal. We had a 3 earlier.
I think someone switched off on a Wheeler there, though, didn't they?
That play?
Against a
Yeah, they
guard.
might have.
Maybe
Washington, step back 3. Money!
Oh!
See, we can do that. South Carolina can't do that. Cats up 14,
I was
44-30.
too busy watching Wheeler to even.
That was amazing.
Don't foul, Wheeler. Darn it.
Back, you know that?
Yeah, that's NBA. Stolen!
Nice.
Wheeler has it.
Fast break
Wheeler.
points.
This
There
is
you
out to
go.
Washington. Lobs
There
it.
it is.
Sheebway. Slam!
Oh! Here comes that timeout.
Better call it. Better call it, Mike. Cats up 16. They're not. Yeah, they are. They are.
I think Bill likes that coach.
Yeah, Mike White.
He's one of the coaches that now.
Cats up
He's
16.
definitely not a coach against it.
46-30. 16-24 to go. Hope this will stretch the TV timeout. Alabama won today by 1 against Arkansas, but they turned over 24 times and they won. We haven't done the reload yet.
How many do we need?
Oh, I said 12 and we have 14 because it was just me to start and back in. There was no music. There was like, here, wait, should we move the camera?
I mean,
I'll just give you here.
it's fine.
So we're already over the goal.
Good. That's great stuff.
15, 16, 17, 18.
Ooh.
F. It's not like a high rim today, though. Was it 19?
I think so. Oh, dang.
20? 21? Ah. 22?
Oh.
23?
F. That's a freaking yellow snowball. Dang. Started throwing all more of these.
We made the. I think the cow was actually the goal. The cow made it as the
Are you
goal.
serious?
Good idea. 50. Hey, no worries, JoJo. We'll see you soon. Take your time.
Expand your limits.
Yeah, like catch up. Boulder Vaughn, what's going on? Nice M1. So you came in just in time for that Grady M1. Awesome, awesome. Yep, I agree, JoJo. Let's definitely fight. Let's just fight this second half. Scott, what's going on with him?
People, Kenny know he's been a good luck charm so far. Way to go, Kenny!
I'm trying to bring on the luck here.
What about Poopy?
I think the real good luck charm. I think the real good luck charm is she doesn't squirm her way away. Is Marley. Baby. No,
Oh.
baby.
Scott, hopefully nothing's going on with that. I mean, you know we want him to go in.
What?
Alan.
That's just. I don't want to waste my breath anymore.
Yeah. We've already, yeah. We've saved our opinion on that situation a billion times, but I agree, Scott. It's frustrating.
Escalating situation, that's for sure.
Scott, you were right about Rob. It doesn't have the raucous, fanatical energy that most other SEC schools have. I agree. It's also it's the location of the fans, and I don't know. It's more of a show. Like we've said, like the Rupp Arena for games I've been to as a kid, people are like getting their food ready for the beginning. Like it's a concert. Like okay, what's gonna happen here?
Like it's a play.
Like maybe like a full court shot will get people to stand up late in the game, or like if people have to
I
stand up,
think that
people
dunk
do
got
get up. A dunk will get people up for a little bit, but then they'll sit right back.
Good hand.
Kentucky fan, I won't leave until
Look at that.
Florida scores. At least 1 point.
King can't move.
Ryan said, "Hey Kenny, let's go."
Wait, who?
Ryan Tapman said,
Ryan,
"Kenny,
what's
let's
going
go, let's go, Cats." Good alley-oop dunk good pass by Washington to Sheboy.
Surprised Sheba got some height there.
Tim Miller said, "Go Cards."
Wasn't that good of a move?
I
Come on,
thought it was
Kentucky,
either
keep the
two.
D.
Yeah, you're right, Scott. Hopefully we'll get him in here.
It's a moving.
It's frustrating. Florida drives in, puts it in, tough layup.
That wasn't moving.
I'm leaving.
They don't call moving screens. Cats up 14 to get it down to Sheboy. Sheboy turns right, little right hand hook, goes in. Woo! Under 16. I don't know if the next dead ball's a TV timeout or that last one counted. That was a long timeout, so
He's got to be able to establish that.
no fouls. Wheeler D up 17 for Sheboy. Good hands.
Oh!
Go.
Get it!
I thought you can't do that.
He showed him, right?
Wheeler.
I'm surprised they didn't call that.
D up. Let's go. Cats by 16. 48-32. Florida ball. Moving screen. We got lucky, didn't call a foul again. 14-point game. They floated in.
Let's hope
Wheeler
I don't have to
pushing.
float out of my seat today.
Wheeler over to Grady. Catch and shoot. Corner three. No good.
Dang.
Good look. You got to put it in.
Come on, Grady. Can't start hot and then go in the toilet. Let's go.
Come on.
Get
Come on,
one.
Grady. Let's
Oh, wait,
go.
He started on it.
Well,
So he's
yeah,
had
early in
three
the
then?
game. He's had 2 or 3. So Cats by 14. Castleton takes a jumper. It goes
What?
in.
He's big stuff.
Cats up 12. 48-36. Kentucky ball. Wheeler throws over to Grady. Grady back to Wheeler. Wheeler fakes a pass back to Grady. Over to Washington. Washington steps in, kicks it back out to Grady. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler penetrates, floats it up.
Get in. That's a foul.
And
It's
it goes in.
contact there.
They're letting them push around too much
That's true.
today.
They did let it fly in the end. So
Oh, good hands by Wheeler. Florida ball still.
TV timeout.
that's what you
No,
see about
Yeah. Kentucky up 14 with 14 minutes to go. 14 and a half minutes to go. 50-36.
we got to see that out of Wheeler more.
Yeah.
He's got to be able to do those kind of moves.
Hopefully Grady, he's hit some daggers. I mean, he can do it. He's very, just sometimes, he's leading the team in
Streaky.
threes for us, but yeah, a little too streaky at times.
Georgia still got it together. They still are 1-11.
They lost to South Carolina today.
That's right where they want to be.
We got it together. We got it going now.
Right where they want to be.
It's a bad loss for Alabama.
Alabama won, I thought.
They beat Georgia. Or they lost to Georgia earlier in the year.
That's
Just
going to
beat
keep them
Arkansas.
unranked.
Yeah. But yeah,
Arkansas's shirtless coach.
but you lose to friggin' Georgia. You're their one win right now in Alabama.
Yeah, that
You guys didn't comment on that Arkansas coach being shirtless last game.
I didn't see
I
it.
didn't see that.
You got to look that up. He's
Well, no, I saw it, but
shirtless,
not
and
live.
He's doing the crowd with his shirt off, and he's got a freaking arm.
I saw people were saying like it seemed like it was really forced how he was trying to create that controversy with them dancing on the logo before the game.
Yeah, I heard that. When's Cal gonna take his shirt off after a W?
I don't know if you want to see that.
Who?
Cal.
Cal.
Oh, God.
Him and friggin' Bruce Pearl. You know, if they're next. If they beat does Auburn get Arkansas at home? He's gonna take his shirt off if they beat Arkansas, you know that?
Yeah, Bruce will be doing this with his shirt off.
They can't even air that on the SEC network. That goes on.
I'm freaking hungry as crap. I can't leave. No, what,
What
last?
do you need? What do you need?
Eat something, but.
I know. What do you need?
No. Wasn't it this game last year that we won like that last lane shot?
It's 2 years ago with Quickly.
Yeah, let's hope it's not like that again. I mean, we won that, but
Yeah.
let's hope we can keep it.
Well, the last time we played Florida in our home court, not last year, the time before that was the goodness.
We wrap up the season in Florida, don't we?
Wait, really?
Yeah. Because that was the Florida, we're like up by like 8 points late, and then we get like 2 passes in a row. And that's why we stole it, then they stole it right back. It's like, goodness! Are you? Because that was at home. The one at Florida was the tip in when you float out of the seat.
No.
I posted the mini reactions to
this.
that.
Blah, 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 blah.
Tell you got some snacks in there, pal. Did you eat your Milky Way?
Yeah, that's a great line. Show you the Milky Way. It's a Mike and
Did
Ice.
you want your Milky Way?
No. I'm gonna eat some food first. Some real food.
He's like, don't give me that booby.
You want to see Batman tomorrow at 6 o'clock?
Gee, it doesn't come out till March.
What?
6 o'clock? The
Yeah.
Super Bowl's at 6:30.
Gee, it comes out March
I'm really not
4th.
interested in the Super Bowl.
Gee, it comes out March 4th.
Either way, it's a loss for us.
Gee, do you know that it doesn't come out until March 4th?
I thought I saw a sign that said it came out.
No, I
today,
texted like
this
two of my
week.
friends that you want to see it tomorrow, and then I was like, oh, it's not even coming out tomorrow.
You want to see something else tomorrow at 6 o'clock?
Look at that. There
Yeah,
it is,
it's
guys.
6. I mean,
Wow.
oh my goodness.
Is it freaking Braveheart?
Isn't that illegal? Oh my
I mean, they're some of
god.
the biggest clowns. And he's even more of a clown than them. He's not that bad.
Isn't that pretty dumb though? Like, what is that's kind of that's? I mean, it's obviously embarrassing, but what is he? What is he trying to say?
Wait, how do you-
Mechie beat
How
his
did,
freaking
how did, I
butt.
know, that's...
So what is
he
that?
doesn't-
Oh!
What the fuck? Don't get a T. Cal, back up. What the flesh? Did I just see him shove an elbow at Mitz's face?
Man, I
You had to
gotta-
review that?
I saw something I need to comment on later. I'm not going to do it now.
Missed hook shot by them.
Guys,
Goes up no
grab
good.
the
They
ball.
rebounded. Second chance opportunity. Got a D up. Got a D up. They bounce it out. 14 the shot clock.
20,000 minutes on the shot clock.
D up. It must have reset. They have it inside the arc. Bounces it out. Tough contested. Selfish three.
Crap.
That's
Bull crap three goes in by them.
That was a really good defensive signature
Yeah.
by Kentucky, and that's not right.
So Cats up 11, 50-39 off the BS 3 by Florida. Cats ball again. Mintz dribbles right, bounces to Wheeler. Cross court pass to Grady. Catch and shoot, wing three.
Wow.
Grady's got to effing hit that crap, dude.
Something soft
have
about
to.
him, man.
Yeah.
It's not finishing what could be a great player.
I mean, they're just leaving him. He's actually better.
Top of the key,
defensively.
Florida has it. Cats up 11, got to get a stop. Got to get a stop. They have it. Another tough three. Swishes in. Same effing guy.
Hey, can we make one?
Are you fucking kidding me? The same fucking guy? You asshole.
Hey, Grady, you got to hit open shots, man. You got to hit open threes.
Wheeler's too easy to shoot over.
Grady's got to make that. I mean, he just missed like 3 in a row. He's wide open. You have to make that shot. Jimmy.
Oh, man. Every time
No,
this
what I was
game
trying to say
starts getting
though,
into a
before that
stretch-
horrible friggin' stretch there,
Yeah.
is
Who was that for
Bruce.
Florida that just did that? I've watched Florida play a lot this year. I don't think I've seen him hit one shot this year.
What? So if the croquet team, if Auburn's croquet team beats Alabama's croquet team, does that mean they can do the Mechie move? Like, it makes no sense.
Well, I want to know, how did Arkansas's coach take his shirt off if he has a sling on? Did he take the sling off and then put it back on?
I don't know what the hell he's doing.
How do you do that?
You see the shirt over it?
I'm like
What's the
confused.
line on this game, do you know?
Do you have the
10.
shirt over it?
9.5 to 10, right there.
Do you have the shirt over the sling?
That's what I don't
That's
know.
impossible.
I
No way. I don't know how that
just saw him like, how did that happen?
That is weird.
So it's Kentucky ball up 8 points. A little over 13 minutes to go. Wheeler has it right elbow. Back to Washington. Jab steps. Back to Wheeler. Inside to Sheboy. Goes strong. Puts it in. It's up.
Good pass.
Effing fouled. No call, of course. Cats up 10. 52-42.
Okay.
That's a really nice pass.
Wheeler, just be straight up.
Don't just
Reach,
foul
you
him.
mother...
He literally.
Oh!
Fucking foul
Oh
ain't
my
hurting!
god! Please don't tell me, you mother Fletcher.
Damn it!
Effing tore his ACL, you a-hole. God dang it, man. That's a dirty play.
That is. That's Florida's guy fucking doing that, man. That's a fucking
He's freaking out for the
foul.
year.
Fuck!
God dang it, man.
Damn it!
That is bull crap. And he's injured on the ground? You freaking fell into his knee. How the F are you injured? Maybe it's not that bad.
He ran off.
Or maybe it's not as bad as it looks. I think his knee was down, maybe.
He ran off and he...
I think his leg was already bent. I think might not be as bad.
Come on, don't get
They
crazy.
keep playing. Mintz has it right wing, throws it down to Sheboy.
I mean,
They
Wheeler
reach
did
in.
kinda
They
push
reach
him.
in again. Goes strong. Puts it in.
Wow, nice move.
You know what
Good
though?
move by Sheboy.
Wheeler kind of pushed him into him.
A little bit, but
Effing
that guy
Wheeler's
definitely
dumb butt.
like flopped onto his leg. That was bullcrap.
There's not a foul there.
Yeah, boo the shit out of that guy because that is a lack of.
And he just did a moving screen. Is he injured now?
He should have to come out. It's a dirty play.
It should be reviewed.
And he
That's
laid
what
on the
it
ground
means.
like he was injured. Look at his
You
stupid.
care
butt
about
in the
player
corner.
safety? He walked. Selfish, out of control three. No good by the same a-hole.
Michael Jordan here.
Second chance. Good closeout. They drive.
The living
Stolen by
crap out of that
Sheboy.
mother effer.
Hands it off to Mintz. Our ball.
I wouldn't make someone should swing an elbow in his effing face. Honestly, he deserves way more than that. He deserves.
How
a
do you know there was
elbow
no
to the jaw.
intent? I'm not saying it was vicious intent.
You don't
There
know
was
that.
something.
You go into someone's knee.
Cat's
Did
ball,
he ask
12,
Washington if he was
under-
okay?
Under 12 to go here in the game. 11 and a half to go. Grady throws over to Mintz. Mintz rips through, gets fouled, no call. Back over to Brooks, catch and shoot, jumper. No good. Sheboy boards it, kicks it out to Wheeler.
God, Brooks, come on, man.
Wheeler
Brooks has given us not very
Yeah.
much today. I mean,
resets.
again, he flies south, inconsistent.
Wheeler inside to Sheboy. Sheboy spins. Left hand
Foul.
hook goes no good. Got fouled. What happened to Washington?
Well, I'll tell you what, if Washington is hurt, Cal, you better bring that fucking guy off the bench,
Yeah.
man.
He better be coming in this effing game. He better come in
Damn it.
yesterday.
What the heck is up with these freaking injuries?
Both football and basketball.
The other ones were freak things. That was. See, that's something like you see at like an open gym, you know, with a bunch of idiots that don't know how to play basketball. But you don't see that in this kind of stuff, because you know you don't fall into people's legs. That's just like that's you just know that. You don't fall into someone's effing knee like an idiot. Now thugs at some dumb freaking open gym,
Well, and
they'll
here-
do it because they don't give an F.
Let's go over the false media bullshit. You know, I hate to do this, but that guy, there's no malicious intent. I mean, how do you fucking know? There's another guy making a call on something. And
Yeah.
he's just trying to cover for the guy's ass. Everybody in the place knows that was bullshit.
Doesn't protect everyone and does not treat cancer or HPV infection.
Anyone that's played basketball knows you don't go into someone's effing knee.
Hopefully he comes out of the freaking tunnel. I hate this crap. I keep getting injured and not coming back out.
Top will be back. Did they actually disclose what that was? Just
No, we don't find anything.
Kentucky doesn't tell you jack.
Cal, you're so top secret. You ought to be working for the fucking
Transparency.
CIA, man. You ought to be working for somebody's White House.
So Cal's like, I haven't seen him yet. I don't know.
The
You don't know. You're
lack
the
of
freaking head coach of
transparency.
Kentucky basketball. You don't know if a player's injured or not. You a-hole.
Saban even discloses. He
No,
talks about that in his
Saban
press
tells you
conference.
exactly what it is the second the game ends.
Yeah, the lack
Kentucky,
of
you don't know.
transparency is insane. It's like the people that like support Kentucky every day, watch, pay for tickets, pay for food. No, they don't. People that keep the program running, they don't deserve crap. They don't deserve to know anything.
I mean, you don't have to act like you have the exact answer, but you can just say, yeah, hey, it looks like it's this. Hey, it looks like that.
People that live, breathe, and die Kentucky, no, they don't deserve to know.
Saban would always be clear whether it was something that, I think, you know, it's going to be something he can get back on, or he'll say, that looked like a significant knee injury. So. Now, which ankle was Washington? That's what I want to know. Which ankle did he
Right.
hurt?
So that's the other leg.
Oh, shit. And
Well,
that could be more
maybe.
than
fact-
No,
The fact that he
maybe.
ran off on his own, though, he ran all the way to the tunnel. I mean, that's at least a better
You know,
sign than
it's hopefully a
anything.
sign it's not his knee.
Well, yeah, the fact that he's able to, I mean, he had a lot of pressure on the one leg,
Yeah.
but all the other ACL things are usually they walk off.
You guys
You
know
just
playing
stay on the
basketball.
ground for a while.
Guys just have to. They got to wrap their ankles. They got to get stronger. So that's probably what it is. I hope.
You see, it looked like
Hopefully
you
he
see,
comes back
you see how
here.
he was already like kind of bent down. He already had his leg.
The guy laid and flopped. I mean, you're on somebody's
I know.
knee.
Yeah, that's the thing. That a-hole, if you know you're going to someone's knee, Why the flying F was his fat butt still on the
We're
ground?
sucking down ice cream.
Oh my
here.
gosh!
We are sucking
I'm
down ice
injured
cream
here. I'm tired. That's why I'm laying. Why the F are you laying on the
Popcorn
ground?
and ice cream.
Because
He knows he
pizza.
did it.
turned
And
the
he
ball
wants,
over.
he wants to act like he's like injured or tired. That's why he did it. If he got back up, he'd have to.
Guys, are you out of your mind? Can we get some coverage on our freaking star player who just got injured?
This is Jimmy Ball Scratcher not understanding the audience at all. We're definitely concerned about pineapple pizza and not our best player.
Is that really a pizza? Yes. And you and Mike White said absolutely no, but trust me, I took an informal survey. I wasn't alone. Brad Calipari, Damian Collins, who've been trying to get 5,000 calories.
She wait the line, guys, for 2 free throws. Cats by 12.
He looked at it and said, that's not, I wouldn't even call it like.
Hits the first free throw. Cats up 13, 55-42.
Is that Damian Collins?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why isn't his? It's just the warm-ups.
Yeah. Hits both free throws. Cats up 14,
So is the other guy not even
56-42.
dressing, Jake, the guy that we'd like to
He was
see?
dressing, but maybe not now. I think he has to have it underneath the. He has to have it on, I think. Why wouldn't you at least have it on?
Blew this guy up
Yeah.
until it's 24.
I
No,
forgot.
it's 23.
This guy's the ball.
He's
No.
out now.
Florida drives, out of control, puts it up, no good. Tipped around, dug out by Mintz, who hands it to Wheeler.
He was getting booed.
Wheeler,
They got him out now.
They should put him the rest of the
left
day.
wing, top of the key, over to right wing to Mintz. Mintz, jab steps, back to Wheeler. Under 10.5 to go. Cats by 14 with the ball. Wheeler throws over to Brooks. Brooks to Grady. Grady, top of the key to Brooks. 7 on the shot clock. Inside to Sheboy. Sheboy collects it. Double
Get
team.
it out!
Dribbles back to. Turns it over. Go get it! Goaltending.
What the fuck was that, Wheeler?
It was Sheboy.
No, she went through the way, but Wheeler just stood there.
12-point game. 10:05 to go. Cats up 12 with the ball. Mintz throws over to Grady.
Sheboy did just throw it away, Jimmy. I mean,
Throws over to Wheeler. Wheeler kicks to Grady. Dribbles right. Penetrates. Floats it up. No
gotta go
good.
in.
Sheboy boards it. Dribbles it. Don't know why. Kicks it out to Wheeler. Wheeler penetrates.
Gotta get out of there.
Kicks to Grady. Grady catch and shoot 3. No good.
God, he can't.
Go
throw
get
it.
it,
save it out of
Wheeler.
bounds.
Why do you not go get that?
He can't even throw it in the ocean. Wheeler seriously has.
Why did he
brain
not go
farts.
up to the ball?
Wheeler just has brain farts.
Did it look? Wait, did,
just
did it
stopped?
just look easier than it was?
Grady, grow a pair.
He stopped moving.
Gosh darn it, man.
Come on,
The momentum
Grady.
would at least take you towards the spot where the ball was.
Florida ball. 9.5 to go. Cats up 12. Gotta get a stop.
You can throw it under that basket. It's not the end of the world if you throw it under that basket. It's not our basket.
Florida has it. Bounces to 24. Rips through. Wheeler goes over the screen. They penetrate. Kicks it cross court pass for a wing 3. Air balls. Well, almost air balls.
Never had-
Grab it.
Never had a chance.
Wheeler gets it. Up the court to Mintz. Mintz kicks it over to Wheeler. Wheeler dribbles into a jumper. In. Wow. Wheeler puts it in. Long jump shot. 14-point lead. 9 to go. 7 points for Wheeler today.
I think something else is going on. If we can knock on wood, that's really.
Tough pass inside. No!
They've been letting us play, and they call that.
It's every game someone's getting injured. It's not like it's just today. Every game someone gets injured.
Wow.
Sometimes multiple players get injured. Every game.
How many times have we thought game any
I mean,
injury? And then
it's a miracle we're 20-4 right now with the amount of different lineups we've had game to game. You know?
yeah,
Florida clanks in their first free throw, 13-point game, 45-58.
Yeah, the guy that
That
did
a-hole.
the knee just came back in.
Oh,
then he went back out.
Guess they're booing him. No.
No.
it came
I'll
back
show you.
in.
It's 23.
A nobody. Free
I
throw.
would boo that guy.
Swishes in.
The
12-point
rest of
game
his
again.
career here at Florida.
46-58. Whatever's left of it.
Why now?
See the guy up at the top there with the white
Yeah.
band on.
Mintz throws over to Grady. Grady throws over to Mintz. 8.5 to go. Grady bounces to Wheeler. Wheeler penetrates.
Back out.
Cross court pass to Mintz. Mintz fakes it. Back to Wheeler. Wheeler drives. Kicks over to Grady. Catch and shoot. Wing
Good shot.
three. Grab by Ware. Good job. They foul Ware. What are you pointing your way, Florida?
Grady, this is bullshit, man. I mean, the running layup pussy crap is what really bothers me.
And you gotta make that. I mean, that has to go in. And then the threes, make them every once in a while here.
Kentucky ball up 12. 8:20 to go. Wheeler throws over to Mintz. Mintz catch and shoot. Wing three. Money.
Take it.
Mintz can hit it. Mintz can hit it. Cats go up 15. 61-46. What's D up? D up. Nearing the 8-minute TV timeout.
Listen,
Yep.
Yep. Screw it.
Keep
23.
throwing this
He
AO.
drives in.
Whoa!
he walked. Are you happy, fuckhead?
Look at that fool. It wasn't malicious. Yeah, look at that a-hole's face and tell me it wasn't malicious. I think you need to have Sheboy just knock his effing head off. Just let him drive. Let him draw the foul. And knock him into the effing crowd.
Makes as much sense as playing ice hockey.
Freaking team. I mean, usually football it's worse. But a team with nothing to lose, basically. Essentially. Playing against a team that has everything to lose. I mean, has Jimmy, did he ever play sports in his life? Or did he just walk around the studio without his shirt on? Pretending to be a wrestler?
He coached women's basketball.
Because anyone who's played sports knows that you just don't do crap like that. When you play basketball, you don't just run around like there's no one else on the court. You are aware of other people. And when you dive on the ground, you're diving for the ball. You're not diving. At least if you're a semi-good person or a player, you don't dive into someone's knee. And if you see someone's knee there or legs there, you don't dive into their legs.
Extra progressive and you can save hundreds. You know, like the sign says.
It's hilarious. You have the one announcer saying it wasn't malicious, but then the entire crowd is booing. What does that tell you? Tennessee's back to 19. Back in the teens.
The instant she puts it on the table.
Oh, yeah.
Are you listening to this?
I was just distracted. Our new mobile bill just came. It's like, surprise, you had all these added taxes and fees I wasn't expecting. When I bite you, there's no surprises. You know exactly what you're going to get.
Yep, endless darkness and wandering the earth for all eternity with the same.
Just like a fairy tale.
Added taxes and fees are evil.
Where's that garlic bread?
Switch to Spectrum Mobile, where the price you see is the price you get.
See the Super Bowl, they're like, I don't know if they did this before, but they're like releasing all the commercials like before. What's the point of that?
Unless we need a different TV spot or something.
Like the Jurassic World, I guess is just gonna be part of that. Part of the trailer, then I've already seen multiple ones that say big game commercials. I guess they just released them before, then I thought the whole point was to have them play on the Super Bowl.
Kevin and John in studio. Houston's 37-game home win streak is over.
Look, this is a dangerous Memphis team, particularly that they've got guys back. You get guys like Landers Nolly, DeAndre Williams back there, dangerous as we round into March.
Anytime Hunter Dickinson and Michigan throttled Purdue on Thursday. They get Ohio State next on a day. Rutgers already toppled Wisconsin. Ratty that time of year in college basketball. Our next game, Ohio State and Michigan. So Michigan goes in and they just destroy Purdue. Now, there's a little caveat, right? I mean, Purdue just...
Oh yeah. Well, Today at work, there was 2 other locked in with Steelers jerseys on. Not that I like the Steelers, but
You should have worn your Browns jersey.
and that's what I thought about after I saw them.
So 8 minutes to go, guys. Kentucky's up 13, 61-48 with Florida's a-hole. Gutless a-hole at the line for a free throw. A fake free throw. This guy should be ejected. The Duke game just had a guy do a similar play where they undercut a guy's legs on a dunk. The guy got suspended in the ACC. This guy should not be allowed to be on the court right now. That's a dirty... I don't care if it's not on purpose. It's a dirty play. It's reckless.
No, it's a dumb, dirty play. If you're too dumb to not know how to take people's knees out, you shouldn't be in the effing game.
Trailer
Right.
park ball. It doesn't belong here.
Yeah, if you don't know how to not take people's knees out, you can't be in the effing game. You're
Right.
too dumb to be in the game.
Come on,
Just be a rule.
Get it back.
Cats ball up 12. Wheeler
Sure,
hands
love
off to
it,
Grady,
Charlie.
61-49.
Grady, try to throw one in.
Let's see if we can get Grady a basket to get his confidence back. He started out hot. Grady has the top of the key. Dribbles left, throws over to Wheeler. Under 10 on the shot clock. Wheeler dribbles, dishes to Sheba.
Nice
Sheba
move
got
with
fouled.
the fucking foul.
Puts it in.
Golly.
These refs are getting paid to
His
do
hands
nothing
were
out
all
there.
over him.
They're getting paid to do
So
nothing
you
today.
give the dirty player the call and not the best
Yep.
quality player on the court.
Cats back up 14. Florida ball. It's D up. D up. Castleton has it. Sheba on him on the left baseline. Jab steps, tries to post up. Gets into the paint. Spins. Tough left hand hook goes in.
That was a good shot.
That's a good
you
shot.
Son of a
How did
stiff.
Florida lose 8 games to that guy?
I don't know. He's been
He's
in and
been
out.
injured, so
Okay.
Cats up 12 again, 63-51 with under 7 minutes to go. Wheeler calling out a play.
maybe you can't let us spell Grady.
Floats up a
Take.
runner, dunked back in by Ware. Cats
You
get
know,
back up 14.
Grady's
Yeah.
in the corner doing
Where's
this
Allen?
shit. I know, because maybe that's
can
what hurts
shoot.
Grady's legs for the end of the game.
Allen can't
Aw. He's sticking his arm out.
shoot. So that's the foul you call? That's a reach-in foul. Missed
Good,
that one, right?
good dunk back by Ware on that previous play. So Cats up 14, Florida ball, 6:43 to go. 65-51.
223, and he plays physical. I remember Cal last year talked about Lance as a freshman. He said, first of all, there's no fear.
See what he's doing?
And a lot of
Yeah,
they're scared.
I mean, that hurts. Shooters need legs.
Boo this AO up. You think BBN's forgetting
Look at
about
this guy
that?
walking with his arms out. Come on.
Florida drives
Oh,
at
yeah,
A-hole,
that's
drives
foul.
right. Sheboy guarding Castleton. Kicks it to the A-hole. Misses it. Yes! Terrible shot.
Build a house, pal.
Kentucky ball at 14. Mintz hands it off to Wheeler. Gets in the front court. Hands it back to Mintz, who dishes to Grady. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler throws over to Mintz. Mintz dribbles left, throws over to Wheeler.
Yeah, I
Why?
wonder
Announcer
why.
Sheboy for a free throw line jumper. No good. Grabs it.
Go up with it.
Careful. Wow! Whoa! What the fuck?
Get away from our bench, you a-holes. Yeah, there was no malicious intent, right? Right, Jimmy Ball Scratcher? Right?
Yeah, Mike.
No malicious intent?
Get a hold of your team, you clown.
He grabbed his arm.
I mean,
that
are
better
you kidding
be something.
me?
That better be something.
You're an a-hole fool, man. You are a fool.
That has got to be reviewed.
Get the
as
F
something.
out of here. Oh, I didn't mean to push him. I didn't mean to push him.
Keep us freaking.
Oh, I didn't mean to run up to him and push him. Yeah, I'm a brain dead fool who can't think when I walk at people.
Get us under control, refs.
Throw that a-hole out.
I mean,
God.
you guys, you know what? They set the freaking
Classless.
tone for this when they don't call a foul on a guy taking Wheeler's or Washington's knee out.
That's absolutely
You
classless.
just
What a
gotta step up
classless
here.
organization.
With Washington out, Brooks has got to step up.
Yeah.
They're trying to get everybody motivated. It's a fairly quiet shoot around until Brandon started getting the guys riled up. Yeah, he's got a voice. I love 23's voice.
That better be. It's got to be free throws for Kentucky.
Was 24 the same one?
No,
It was 23?
23.
There's another classless full. It's filled with them
It's
here.
just not smart on his part. Ware wasn't attacking him or anything.
To me, that's a classic example of a dead ball contact technical, and Cal is taking advantage of the timeout to do some coaching.
Ware could have really sold that
Yeah.
if he wanted to.
I don't think he didn't because they know it probably was so he
Well, I
flopped.
know. Wait, the fact that he moved like that when he wasn't even
Yeah.
flopping is the thing that really.
Who is that guy you think he's talking to? The scorekeeper?
Cal?
You calling a flop? Why'd they just do that?
Nature about the way that Kentucky and Calipari runs his practice, and he runs the practice. Yeah, he dominates the practice. Oh, absolutely. And especially on game day, it's a little bit more intense and dialed up on game day. I've been at some non-game day practices where the assistants are
Good hustle by Ware though on that play.
Yeah.
What does lower leg mean? Is that below here?
What'd they say?
They're saying they're still evaluating, but they think it's a lower leg injury.
Ankle.
Hopefully it's not high. It can't be a sprain. If it's lower leg, he's fine. No way can you.
Nothing? What the fudge is that?
Really?
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Come on!
Wow. You can so you're allowing you to run up to someone and push them in the back. That's what's being said right now. You can push a player in the back, like off the
How?
ball after the play. Wow, that
So
is
Florida ball
pathetic.
off a terrible decision by the refs. Once again, nothing new with our officials here at
How much
referee.
longer am I gonna have to watch this running pick
I
up the
wish I was
floor?
on
It
the
court.
has
Call
got to
it
be
either.
outlawed in basketball.
Florida ball, Cats by 14. Castleton has the top of the
Who
key.
every last one of these?
Let's
ball
go. Come on,
referees.
guys. Let's go. Florida has it inside the arc. Pushes off. No call.
D up.
Kicks it left wing. Right wing. Good close. Tough shot. Goes in. Long two. 12-point lead for Kentucky. Under 5.5 to go. Wheeler throws over to Mintz. Tosses over to Grady.
No, their whole team is a bunch of classless a-holes now.
Grady
It's pretty
bounces to Wheeler.
time.
Gonna get a screen from Sheboy, kinda. Still there. Throws over to Mintz. Mintz catch and shoot, top of the key, three. Bounces, no good. Florida rebounds it. Let's go. Let's get a stop. Up the court. The freaking, you know who has it from the left wing. Castleton drives. Foul
Are
on
you
Brooks.
kidding me?
Brooks,
You are just selling him out right now. Really? Just give him every single call now? Wow. I mean, you can push us in the back off the ball. Give him every single little bump call down low. You refs, you guys are doing great.
How's it on the shot? Wasn't a shot then?
No, they'll give him 2 steps of continuation
I mean,
too.
that was
Yeah.
that was the bump before he went into the move.
Yeah, that was not on the shot.
This coach really must have freaking sucked up all these refs for this game. Jesus.
First free throw goes in. 11-point lead for Kentucky, 65-54.
It's freaking street ball out here. Freaking Joel's Park.
I think the refs know the line. I mean, that's
Yeah.
all funny here.
They did last game, right?
So if they push someone
On
in
it
the
the
back
whole
and they crank
second
their
half.
head open on the bench, is that enough to call it technical or?
Clanks in the second free throw, 10-point game, 65-55. Kentucky up, under 5 to go.
That's sharp, right?
Yep. Better be ready to go. So Kentucky ball up 10.
He's gonna go pro, Cal. You sucker.
Yeah,
Guy isn't coming
Wheeler
back.
bounces to Sheboy, collected.
Come up
Sheboy
with that.
puts it up, gets fouled.
Hey, thanks. Thanks, ref. Appreciate it. Thanks for calling this game. Thanks for showing up, getting your paycheck. Now, how is that explained? How's that explained in the refs when they were talking over there? You just allow someone to go up with your elbow and push him in the back off after the play's over?
I mean, if it was Kentucky, it would have been called on the floor.
How is
If
that?
this guy's that damn good and you're a competitor, how are you sitting out? I mean, I just don't understand that. He can't be that. I know he's good, but he can't be that damn good.
I think that decision has been made, but
Sheboy hits the first free throw, puts the Cats up 11 again. Second free throw goes in. Cats up 12, 67-55. Let's D up. D up, boys. Let's freaking use the crowd. Get a steal. Let's freaking get this crowd fired
Run
up.
these guys out of this gym. Do not let up.
For the ball, Grady guarding it.
Score every last chance you get.
Yeah.
Even if there's not the shot clock left,
Yeah.
effing slam on these guys.
The whole
Even
time.
F.
The whole time. Florida drives left, kicks to the left. Excuse me, the A-hole drives left, kicks to the other side. Castleton,
He shoots
top contested
threes.
three, bricks. Sheboy
Rip it,
rebounds
fight
it.
for it.
Elbow
Yes.
is
Sheboy hands it to
stupid
Wheeler. Kentucky ball. Slow it up a little bit. Wheeler gets in the front court. Hands off to Grady.
Grady, I
Wheeler
appreciate you show
penetrates,
up.
floats it up,
In the
and rolls in. Cats go up 14, under 4 to go. 69-55. D up, boys.
I guess so.
Florida drives, out of control, left corner, three.
Collapsing.
Goes in and out.
F you.
Sheboy hands
Don't
off to
deserve
Wheeler.
it. Fool.
3.5 to go. Cats up 14 with the ball. Wheeler hands
Come on,
off to Grady.
Do something.
Grady bounces to Mintz. Let's get Grady a three. Wheeler has it now, right wing. Kicks it to Grady. Top of the key, way outside the
Come on, knock
arc.
one down here.
Throws
The
over to Wheeler.
push!
Got fouled. Wheeler penetrates, bounces to Sheboy. Little jumper. Goes up.
He's rushing that shot.
Tipped out. Wheeler grabs
Get
it.
out, get
Kentucky
out.
ball. Can take it under 3 now. Come on, guys.
He's pushed
Mintz
Grady
has it
again.
now.
They're
Over to
pushing
Grady.
every play.
5 on the shot clock. Mintz. It's fouled. Crossover. Step back 3. Left wing. Go! Suck on that one, Florida!
Then stepped up for Washington.
That was a good move.
And
You
That was-
sorry program!
That was right in that
You guys
guy's
suck!
face.
Grady.
That was right in your face, pal. You couldn't do
How's the
anything about it.
NIT sound? How's the NIT sound?
Farewell, da-da-da, fair Spanish lady.
God, Mintz is effing just blanking that guy today.
All they said that was he won't be back. He said he will not return into today's game. I mean, that's a good sign, right? Of course he's not going to be like just today's game.
Yeah, that's dumb to say. If Kentucky, if someone broke a nail, they wouldn't come back in this game.
Lower left leg, so it's got to be ankle.
That might have been the dagger.
I hope we run. We got. I want to score 40 in these guys. Just keep shooting threes.
Someone tweeted here, Andy. Who's a-hole Kentucky fan saying it like it was a basketball play? It's like, shut the F up. That's kind of that mother effer hurt tonight that I watched him for real.
There's some Kentucky fans saying it. How many thousands of people are in Rupp right now booing these guys?
Yeah.
Pretty sure most people think it was malicious. If you're a competitor, player at all, you know you don't go for people's knees. You don't do it. And if you show any remorse, like you didn't mean to do it, you'd help Washington out because you know you hit his knee. You wouldn't lay on the ground like that and not show any remorse. It's just common sense. If you ever fell anywhere near someone's leg or knee,
Just like when you're driving a
you'd
car.
say, "Oh shoot,
Just
you
like,
okay?"
just like driving a car if you're under the influence and you hit someone. Yeah, you didn't do it on purpose, but it's reckless. You're out of control. You didn't mean to hit the car, but it was reckless. It's a dumb play.
You can't just go around.
It was an accident.
You can't just go
So
around
no foul,
diving into people's
no,
legs.
Yeah, no penalty, no fine. It was an accident. You're okay, right?
You're allowed to
And apparently here it is. That's okay.
You're allowed to close your eyes and just run down the court and dive and punch.
Yeah,
Just randomly. You didn't mean to do it.
Ryan, you're 100% correct about that. Florida is a prison basketball team. They
Yeah.
kind of look like prisoners, to be honest, too.
That's true. They really are.
We got Castleton as the freaking pirate leader here.
Really
He was
is
like a
prison
freaking
basketball.
pirate.
It's the best thing.
Mountain Warriors, good job, Cats. Mintz with the dagger. Sorry, guys, for falling back on the chat. When Washington went down, I kind of lost track for a second. Richard, what's going on? Richard Rogers. Kentucky fan 15. Lance would kill him. I looking at Lance's face when he got pushed. I thought Lance was gonna freaking clock him, but he like had to like control himself. He's like, I'm okay.
No. Ware should have just done the same thing. Just pushed him in the back.
Yeah.
You're allowed to do it.
Have you
You're
ever
allowed
seen
to
that?
push people in the back.
That guy goes over and shoves Ware, and there's not even a technical. How many times have we been called for technicals for way less than that?
Hey,
I agree.
hey! Breaking news: you're allowed to push people, elbow people in the back after the play. Breaking news. I didn't know that was a rule, but
Yeah, hey, Kentucky fan 15. Before, I'm on Twitter right now as well. Do not listen to just everyone throwing out ideas. Some people say they're not out. Some people say they're out the year. It's like Twitter. That's what they love to do. Is when I see in the start of a tweet, possibly or could be, just don't listen to it. It really is. It's going to give you a headache, and we can't even listen to our own coaching staff. We just got to just wait and see what happens Tuesday. See if he's there. What's going on? Because remember, Washington's wearing a boot and he played a day later.
Let's not do what Ricky Butler said.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
But as I agree, because remember PJ Washington had a cast on and played a day later, so I don't buy any injuries with Kentucky. Remember Reed Travis actually had a knee brace on. He kept playing, so he's got to keep chugging.
D up these a-holes.
So 2.5 minutes ago, Florida has it. That's a selfish 2. Goes up, no good. And Jimmy boards it. Cat's up 17.
Let's run a good player.
Let's get Grady an effing 3.
I know. Let's get Grady at 3. Let's get Mintz at 3. Let's get Sheboy and M1 dunk right now.
Mintz running again.
What is Allen doing tonight?
Mintz is feeling it. Let's get it to Mintz.
Where is he?
I don't understand why Allen's not seeing the floor at all like now.
Allen, hands off to Ware, hands back to Mintz. Excuse me, Mintz. Mintz pulls for 3 again.
Oh. Dang, that was a good shot.
Yeah. Sheboy boards it. Hook shot.
Gosh. Go in.
Dang. Under 2 to go. Cats up 17.
Does he have bad grades?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Is that the thing?
We'll never know. We can't figure it out.
Failing.
Florida has
statistics?
it. Right wing. Drives on Sheboy. Good steal by Ware. Dog out by Ware. Yeah! Yeah!
There we go. That's how you do it right there.
I think Sheboy is a machine. He's a machine. Gene.
I mean, the fact that there's some.
Look at that!
Listen, there are some positives from it. Like when that happened, it was like a slow motion play too. It
See
wasn't
that?
like, you know what I mean?
What? You see what he's doing? He's pretending like he's injured. Oh, I'm back.
But that's gotta be a good sign, Dad. He's running. He's running. Right?
Please explain to me, what in the F was that guy injured from?
You know this what our
He's
world
laying on the
is
ground
now.
like a fool.
Our world now is to protect a bug bite, a scratch.
Yeah. Well, even
so
even if
infuriating.
Washington could come back, he better not go into this game. You know, that's a stupid out there. It's like he shouldn't go into this game. Oh!
God.
Brick 3 by Florida. Puts in the putback.
It's too much of a brick.
Are we gonna cover? Are we gonna cover here?
We need to get a couple of those guys in that might help us toward the end of the year right now, man. This game's in hand. It's just the line.
Let's count for you. He's too busy mobile ordering his spaghetti dinner tonight right now.
Is that guy they showed not sharp at the other one?
Who? That was Collins.
Yeah, I think he's getting
Collins
frustrated,
doesn't
man.
play
That's
either.
a
He's a
guy that's
freshman,
probably
but-
looking at the portal.
Hopefully not.
That's a foul.
Sheboy turns.
That's a foul.
He did get fouled.
That's a foul.
Mintz! Oh!
Go.
Mintz having a day!
Another dagger.
Woo! Up the court.
D it up.
Push
Push
off!
off.
Push off!
Traveled.
Gosh.
Get up, boys! Counts up 18. 75-57.
It's a moving screen.
Florida takes a top 3. Goes up no good. Where? Rebounds it. We better try to score right now.
Yep. Get it 3 right now.
Mintz.
Come on.
Mintz. And no topping. Let's go. I want a freaking hammer or a 3. Hammer or a 3. Wheeler. Drives.
Drive it.
Kicks
Oh,
it.
man.
Grady. Catch and shoot 3. Yeah!
Oh, there we go.
You guys suck.
Are we gonna play him at the
21
end of the year
points.
That
again?
won't mean anything. This is what matters right now.
What are we averaging per game?
Block that. Come on. Oh,
It was really high.
they
You guys
missed it. They
suck.
missed the layup.
You may get lucky in your home court, but this is what really shows right here.
And Sheboy didn't get hurt there, man.
See you guys.
Another game, too.
See you guys. Hey, go push him in the
See ya.
back.
The NIT
Hey.
for you guys. Put a 9 right there.
Go
Put
push him in the back.
losses. 9 losses.
All right, got number 10.
Go
in the
push him in the
SEC,
back. Go, go.
22. We're 1 game back of Auburn.
We tough to win Tuesday, but we got Tennessee
See
at
you
home.
guys. Don't trip on the way out.
Who's he wearing a boot?
Nails. He's wearing a boot. Toppin? It's freaking. It's a clown show with that crap.
The fact that Washington ran off is positive in my mind.
I just don't even know what to think anymore of injuries, but I think with Kentucky, it's just a whole nother level.
Woo! That's a heck of a finish there, though, after they acted like a-holes.
Yeah, that's good.
Kentucky Fan 15, it sounds good. Hey, appreciate you being in here. Frustrating, once again, another frustrating game with an injury. Mystery injury. It's like nothing new at this point. But hopefully he's okay. This is the second time for Washington. The other leg, it is a different leg, and it's a lower, so we're assuming it's an ankle. We'll find out, but I'm trying to be positive. I think it was a good sign he got up and ran off, basically. He was limping, but he ran off on his own. And it was kind of a slow-motion play, in my opinion, looking at it. Like, it wasn't like he shot his leg fast. It was a slow-motion type fall.
He already had his foot kind of down. He was lower
I
to the
don't think his
ground.
mentality was to hurt him.
No, I'm just saying the play injury-wise.
But it was just it was a bad competitive play.
No, it was a horrible play. I'm just saying that for that play, it could have been worse if he shot faster.
Did he look like he was like remorseful for it? No, he pretended to be injured himself because he's a fool and knew he did something wrong.
He's a little bit of a clown.
He knew
the
he did
fact
something
that
wrong.
that wasn't a foul is what's disturbing. That wasn't. That wasn't even a foul at all.
You see really, really, really dumb, unintelligent people doing that at like a park or something. You shouldn't see that in college basketball.
What?
Going in someone's knee like that.
I know. It's like a dirty block in football.
You're that dumb, you need to get off the court.
It's like a dirty block in football.
Big shot by Grady though.
Yeah.
Just hit that at the end.
She didn't answer. Well, we got a new TV.
Your dad slipped. Dad almost hurt his leg today.
We got a new TV.
You know what I mean? Dad almost hurt his leg today. What's the
the
update on Dad's leg from slipping on the ice?
lower
We were carrying the TV and he slipped on the
questionable
ice.
for the next live
Hey,
stream.
how much do you guys think that TV was?
500.
It's a 50.
$50? $50?
50 inches.
$500.
We got it for $230. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no. An Element. I haven't heard of an Element.
Yeah,
I'm starving.
There was a
Yeah,
good.
I'm struggling too. That's what I'm trying to figure out this food situation.
There's food in the oven. There's my mom is making food as we speak, but she knows to. You should call her to see if she can pick something up. Megan's out too. Okay, I ate ass wiping Wendy's for lunch.
We're still live here.
It was good.
Did you get food?
What's that?
I'm gonna make BLTs, but the potatoes, actually, they must have already gone off. So there's a regular potato bar.
Yeah. Jake, did you see that video Tyrone posted of the spider?
Who?
Tyrone Magnus.
I haven't seen it.
He posted it a few days ago. I don't know if it's real or not. Just that massive spider.
Where is it?
This guy's just looking in his closet. And you see a bunch of baby spiders, and you see this giant one.
In his house?
Tyrone did a video of it, like reacting to it.
Where is this?
Australia. You see the legs?
They won, but
See this one?
their guy might have
This
got
is in
hurt.
Australia before you ask where is it.
Because one of our players got hurt.
Yeah. Then there's a big one.
Is that
You think that's
funnel-
real?
Is that the funnel web? Ugh.
No, it's the I think it's not the Huntsman.
That's nasty, man. That's the one I think they used for that movie, Arachnophobia.
Yeah, I actually think so. It looks like it. I think it's the Huntsman. Oh, I've seen this video.
Oh, wait, I need that.
Ugh.
That is hilarious.
Hilarious, it's terrifying.
Well, they're like, look at this little.
You see that? You realize how disturbing that is? How big that
I got
spider
some
is?
today
Look at that.
cookies. They don't say today.
It's like half it.
I know, they just couldn't
That's
keep
Australia.
filming. Oh, that's probably, there's some major scary things in Australia.
That spider just has like long legs. The Goliath breed is heavier.
There's not in that box for some reason. Give me the BL cheese. Well, the potatoes are ready. You said you get chocolate. We're doing potato bar.
So you're gonna wrap up the stream there?
I was trying to get some research here, but it's just a hopeless mindset that we're gonna find anything out today or this week. But once again, I'm trying to stay positive with it. I think it could have been a lot worse. He ran off on his own. It looked slow when it happened, like slow motion type fall. So gotta just think about that. But at the same time, after he went out, very inspiring play by Mintz. Hit some big threes. Grady hit another three. And once again, it's not like we're
Brooks did not step
yeah,
up.
Brooks did not step up, but that's the thing with this team is it kind of reminds me. It's not as good as obviously the 2015 team, but it kind of reminded me of that team a little bit. How there was games where I remember that game against Louisville. Andrew Harrison made nothing all game, but Aaron scored like a bunch, and it's just like every game someone new steps up and is the player of the game. Just think about it. Last Saturday, who was the player of the game? He didn't play at all today. Collins. It's like every
crazy.
game.
Yeah, he deserves some time today. He was in there for what, like 30 seconds?
Yeah.
I mean,
And a guy like Allen's not playing at all. But again, this is like I'm staying positive with it, and there's no official release on what's going on with Washington. But it's not like we don't have someone that's a top 10 draft pick sitting over there. We really needed it.
no, you just brought up a good point, man. Collins, for what it's worth, this is about winning. You got to know that with what we do. But Collins deserved to get in there today off of what he just
Well,
did.
Allen can't find the floor for a second.
Especially, I'm going to give Collins more. I didn't even think about that he was a player of the game last week. And he was not just with us, he was with the radio.
Yeah. So.
He didn't look very happy today either. Which I don't condone, but it is what it is.
But good win. Yeah, Bordervonta, good. I like your comments there. He walked off. He will recover. I hope, and I agree 100%. I'm with you on that. And he's in a foot of snow. Oh, that's right. Dang. So you guys are dealing with a lot of shoot. Ryan, I agree 100%. Mintz was definitely on fire today. Is it the Polita? Something pod. Go Big Blue. Mountain Warriors, good home win today by the Cats. Covered as well, 34 34 player. Oscar Sheboy was player of the game. Mintz was the runner-up. Go Big Blue. And he said we need to start a Discord server. You know what? I actually would. You know, I'm not as familiar with that, but I know what you're talking about. Is that like we would have a like that? I think it's like, was that through video games? I think I actually have that. You know that it's almost like a board, a discussion board where it's always live, to where you can just go in and talk, and like if anyone hears any news, because like as of now, like the Kentuckian messaged during the middle of the week about Toppin not playing today, and he just commented on video. But if we had an actual board, like of course we're gonna have people that come in there to be a-holes. We got moderators that could kick people like that out. So
Yeah, that sounds good.
Board of Honor. I'm probably gonna get into starting that for sure. That sounds like a great idea. It's another way to be connected as fans and talk, and I'm definitely gonna look into that for sure. And I think it's definitely doable. Jonathan, Kentucky versus Tennessee. That is our next game. I will give my thoughts on that here in a second. I want to do the box score update really quick, and then give my player of the game. I think BK's player of the game was Sheboy.
Now, and hear me from the cheap seats here. I think it was Sheboy, but I want to throw Mintz in as co. Definitely got second place today.
Yeah. One, two, three, four. Dang, Kentucky's not to. I mean, obviously the next game's gonna be very hard, but we've won 10 of our last 11 games, and our 2 losses have been a bogus one to LSU and an injury-filled one to Auburn on the road.
Yeah, just keep playing, man. Hopefully you stay healthy.
And I forgot that when I said the last 3 Saturdays, it was all 3 on the road. Because last week was Alabama, then was Kansas, then was Auburn. Okay, guys, so here's this box score update here. Starting with probably, I haven't decided yet, but I'll let you know my player of the game at the end of the box score update here. So basically, Oscar Sheboy had an unbelievable night. 27 points, 19 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, just covering the stat sheet all over. And then you had Washington, before the injury, had 10 points, 5 boards, 6 assists, and 1 steal. So a very solid game for Ty Washington Jr. Had a really nice step-back 3. And I heard someone say on Twitter, a good tweet, was just how, and this goes for a lot of our players, but especially him, Washington's a guy that will miss like 10 shots in a row, but then drill a tough shot like confidently later, you know?
Yep, he's that guy.
So that is one thing to keep in mind with him. But 10 points for him. Wheeler had a solid 9 points. Played probably his best game in a while here offensively. But like I said, he's still been assisting a lot and like distributing the ball and running the offense, even though he does turn it over a little too much for a point guard. And Bordervon, okay, that's true. It's not just video games. That's why I figured that it could still work for sure. It's for anyone you let join. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna get that started. Just you wait. And Collins is a beast. He could be amazing. Just definitely this year, but even in the future, for sure. But this year he had probably the best dunk of the year. Had a great game against Alabama. Was the reason, probably biggest reason we won last week on the road in Alabama.
Yeah, he needs to add a little bit of bulk, but he's definitely contributed when he's been in there. He needs to get more time.
Yep, and Grady had 15 points and 2 rebounds, had 4 threes, but once again, could have easily had like an 8 3-point shot game today. The ones he missed were wide open. So Grady could have had even more points, but give 15 points and 2 rebounds to Grady. And then off the bench, we had 11 points from Mintz, who's been one of the key factors, X factors of this year. So 11 points for Mintz, 2 rebounds and 1 assist, and 4 points for Ware. But even bigger, guess how many rebounds Ware had? 7 rebounds for Ware. That's a big effort for him off the bench. And he brings the energy, and you know the crowd loves it when he does something well. So definitely some okay bench contributions from Mintz and Ware. Hopkins and Collins barely played at all, so can't really complain about them. Like BK said, Collins deserved a lot more than what he got today. So hopefully he'll get a shot at me Tuesday on the road, and definitely in our next couple home games after this Tuesday. But my player of the game, I have to go ahead and give it to Yeah, just looking at I forgot to say, Brooks did not step up. He had 2 points and 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 3 steals. Just a very subpar game. He had been stepping up and being a leader for us. But if we're going to do anything this year in March, Brooks is going to have to play a lot better than he did today. But hopefully this is a little setback. And that's always nice, too, that when you have a guy play like that and we still win, like that's always good.
Well, I think Kentucky's done that all year. They have more than one option for sure on offense, but they have definitely picked up the slack in most games for whoever's out. And hopefully we get healthy. But I wanted Jake to look up one stat. Besides Sheboy being my dominant force again today, player of the game, Kentucky, if I'm right, had less than 5 turnovers in this game. That is absolutely what leads to the score being where it is. We may have still won with more turnovers, but that definitely helps us be a better team.
We had 5 turnovers all game, and they had 10.
So that's outstanding. I think any great Kentucky team I've seen over the years, they're usually playing games where they're not turning the ball over that much, and that's how you do it.
And we out rebounded them by 16 rebounds. Shooting percentage wise, we shot 46% to their 45%, and from 3 we were 37%. Hit 10 threes to their 5, so we hit 5 more threes than them. And free throws, we were 6 of 9, and we out assist them 17-8, outstole them 7-3. Didn't have a block, surprisingly. Probably did. They probably called a foul. And we win the game by our biggest lead of the game as well, by 21 points. So a very solid win for Kentucky today. And I'm going to give my player of the game to Sheboy, just an absolute machine, war machine out there battling all the time. Love the guy. And like I said, I'm trying to buy his jersey, but I don't know if I told you this, but I almost completely fell for his scam. There's a site that thinks you can buy jerseys, but it's fake.
Yeah.
So be careful when you're buying jerseys. I thought you could do that now, but I guess not. But once I can find a good source, maybe if I go to a Kentucky game, they can sell the jerseys there. I'm buying an Oscar Sheboy jersey. And Kentucky wins 78-57, improves to 21-4 in the year, 10-2 in conference play, only 1 game behind Auburn in first place. And I'm in 5 servers with people all over the world. Okay. Hey, Boulder Vaughn, I'm excited about that possibility with Discord and also Collins. Once we can get that figured out, have a good system for that. Pat God, definitely a very big game next game. It's going to be very hard to how we played against Tennessee the first time. But let's just go in there and try to scrap out and steal a road win again. We've actually won a lot of road games this year, so we got to keep doing that. It's hard to do it. And you said, Pat God also said, I really want Hopkins to play a lot more. I feel like if he gets more playing time, he could be really good. Yeah, him and Collins both have a tremendous upside. And even though he's young, he has a... You've seen what he can do in small spurts. Against Mississippi State, I was just watching before this game. He had that block, the chase down block at Mississippi State, then ran back down and got a dunk before the half ended against Mississippi State. Boulder Vaughn, we so need a Discord for March. No, I'll get on that before March, that's for sure. And Boulder Vaughn also agreed on Hopkins, and he said, and Pat God said, where do you think we move in the AP rankings? After today, I think we'll probably jump to 3, definitely 4, possibly 3, because I think Purdue's going to go behind us after getting blown out by Michigan, which is a tough game. But I think we'll jump Purdue. I don't think we'll jump Auburn, but we'll see. It'd be funny if we did, but I think they'll probably stay ahead of us. So I think we'll probably be Auburn 2, 3, or us. We'll probably be right behind Auburn, maybe Arizona too. So that's our update now. Mountain Warriors, good job, guys. Go Big Blue. We'll go ahead and close it off there. Kenny. Oh, he probably would have picked Sheboy.
Kenny was a good spark today. Kenny missed a lot of the first half. But when he got here, we did really well.
As soon as Kenny sat down, Washington.
Player of the game there, Potato.
Player of the game. Sheboy 27-19.
I only watched half the game.
We've all said Sheboy.
But Mintz was really big when I watched. Sheboy was good too. But Mintz has some big threes, and I'll pick Mintz because that's what I saw from the game.
Hey, Kenny goes with Mintz.
Good
curveball.
Good game, go Big Blue, and I gotta get some potatoes.
Kenny's going, or Marley's going with you.
Well, yeah, that's true, Pat God. I think if you're asking about an NCAA tournament seed, if Selection Sunday was tomorrow, we're a 1 seed, 100%.
Right now.
But I mean, we definitely had the potential to be the best team in the country, that's for sure. And just like, that's all you can ask for is to have a team that can beat anybody on any given night, just have a chance to win. And we definitely have that as we can just stay healthy. And Yeah, I agree 100%. Obviously, it's a little bit biased coming from Kentucky fans, but as of right now, being 21-4, 10-2, or is it 11-2, or
I think
10-2?
to secure the 1 seed in the big tournament, like SEC tournament, still yet to be seen. I honestly, I just want to get the double bye for the
Yeah.
SEC tournament. I want to see Auburn again, but I think if Kentucky stays in second place at the least, obviously if they get first for sure, and then they win a couple of the games at least in the SEC tournament, hopefully win it, they'll be the 1 seed in the
Yeah.
big show.
Because you want to see our schedule rest away. We have obviously Tennessee Tuesday. We have Tennessee. It's always nice seeing all these W's there. Tennessee Tuesday, then Alabama at home, LSU at home, at Arkansas, Ole Miss at home, and then at Florida. So
I mean, that's really tough because
1,
you got to
2,
beat
3,
Alabama
4,
for the
5,
second
6.
time, not easy. Got to beat Tennessee for the second time, their place, not easy. You want to beat LSU because they beat us at Arkansas. We beat them as well
I
already.
didn't play them.
We haven't.
No.
They've been playing really well of late. That was their first loss today in probably like 7 or 8 games.
Yeah, they won 9 in a row.
Yeah.
So out of those 6, what do you think? Take like 4 out of 6. We want to 1 seed probably 5 out of 6, right?
Probably 5 out of 6 at the least.
Just
But I think if they get 4 out of 6 at the least, I think they're going to finish in second place in the SEC.
Yeah, guys, that's where we're at. 6 more regular season games here. Final 3 weeks of the season. I'm hoping to get to a game here. I don't know if out of all these. I know I said on a live stream I was going to do the LSU game. That's gonna be a tough ask on freaking Tuesday night at 9:00.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to go to that game, but it's just be tough to pull off. Maybe the Alabama game at 1:00 is doable. That's a Kenny's birthday though, so maybe not. That could be doable. Ole Miss at home Tuesday.
LSU's doable. Maybe.
9:00. I'd like to go to that, but we'll see what happens. If that happens, I don't know if we all went, then maybe I would just do a vlog style like I did for Georgia Tech, to where you get to see what our reactions were afterwards. I actually like that style for games that we go to. It would be worth it filming the whole time, live streaming. So we may do that, or maybe do a live stream before the game outside the stadium somewhere, and just do like pre-game update, then after game, whatever. So. And then Pat God, if we can win at Tennessee, then Auburn, lose at Tennessee, that'd be good. That's true. Auburn, that is a game I'm excited to watch. Is Auburn at Tennessee? Bruce Pearl going back to Tennessee for that. That's gonna be a very intense environment. That's true. Pat God, I hope Ty gets back and goes off at Florida. That would be awesome to see.
Go Big Blue, guys.
Go Big Blue. Boulder Vaughn, I will set up a server and make you the owner once you join. Hey, that sounds good. Hey, like I said, I'm going to talk to Kenny about that. And next live stream, we can sort this out more specifically, but that sounds like a good idea. You said on the live chat, click on my name and make me a moderator, Wrench. Okay, no, I definitely will. You'll definitely be a moderator. Watch the post-game conference on Kentucky Wildcats YouTube channel. That's a good idea. Well, you know he's not going to say anything. He'll be like, I haven't seen him yet. Let's see. Kentucky Wildcats TV. It's like, I get it. You may not see him today, but I want to hear it Thursday night. You haven't seen him in 5 days. It's horse crap if it is. Okay, let's see. They are live. I'm going to mute this. Come on, Cal. Give us something.
Everyone, do not forget about West Kentucky. We should be able to do this, and do this rather quickly, because we're not talking 400,000 people affected. It's a small number.
God dang it. I'll try to go back, as he had to have been asked about Washington to start, right? You would think.
Well, there was an X-ray. So, yeah. So if that were like, it looks like there's something there, I'd be like, wow. Now, he still may be out a week or two. Who knows? Could be a muscle. It could be something that's separated, because he he got hit hard. It's kind of like the guy that bum rushed our huddle. You know, I mean, the game, you know, it is. But you know what was great? The other players in Florida came right up to me and said, "Coach, we're all good." I said, "Thank you. We are too." Our team huddled and said, "We're not buying into that. We're not. That's who we are. We're worried about winning a game." So probably it was good that it happened. Not that he got hurt, but good that kind of scrum, and then our response to it. Like Lance responded great. He just laughed.
You kidding me? Well, Calda said maybe he's out a week, maybe he's out 2 weeks. That sounds
The
pretty
only
good.
thing, it's kind of like Severe, where when he focuses on one area, Oscar's thing, he started to get where he's trying to score. Like, how does a kid make 85 shots in 5 minutes and then miss them in the game? Or miss free throws when he'll make 15, 18 in a row? Then it becomes, you're trying to add points in your head. And you know how I know that affects it? Because I did that. Oh, yeah, you're counting points. I know what I had. If I make these two, and then I make these, well, then you don't make them. You got to look at the stat sheet when the game's over. And so with him, just play, man. Just play.
One more question, guys. I'm going to close it off.
Well, the
Okay.
people that are
Just ask
close
my
to
Sheboy.
him said there
It
were
sounds like a positive update to me. By saying like maybe he's out a week, maybe he's out 2 weeks. So, but you know how Cal can be. But again, guys, let's not let that take away from the great home win against Florida by 21 points, and we ended up blowing up by more once Washington was out of the game. So, impressive response by our Cats. Good composure by Ware. In a moment that I think I would have swung on the guy if I was in Ware's position. But I figured strangle him. But yeah, great game by Kentucky. Kentucky wins by 21 points, and that's when you know you have a solid team. Is when you win, when you're not throwing your best attack at the other team. That was not our best the entire game. We did some great moments, some good stretches, but the whole game overall was definitely not our best basketball, and we still won by 21 points against a solid a-hole Florida team. So unfortunately, we had to play them again at the last game of the year. But 6 games left. Cats 21-4 in the year, 10-2 in the season. 6 conference games to go before the conference tournament in Tampa, and we may be going to the LSU game 2 weeks from, not this week, but next week possibly. So stay tuned for that. And that's all I got for now. Go Big Blue, and I hope to see you guys Tuesday night for a tough road game against Tennessee. But hey, we've won 11 out of the last 12 or 10 of the last 11. So when you do that, you give yourself a chance to be able to lose games and not have it cost the whole year, you know? So, yes. Go Big Blue. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe. And we will see you guys Tuesday night. Go Big Blue. And if I had the speaker plugged in, I turned the fight song on, but I'm also using my phone, so I don't have anything hooked up to it yet. The whole Discord thing with Boulder Vaughn, that's going to get situated and worked out. We will be doing that. And we can talk about it more specifically on Tuesday. But there's a lot planned on the channel. Like I said, reactions are still there. Just gotta get them edited, and just have the software to be able to handle that. Because like I said, I have one full game done how I want it to be, the Michigan game from 2014, and that's how it's going to be. I just need to have the time and the resources to do it. And once it's there, I think you'll be very, very happy with the content that'll be coming out at that point. Go Big Blue, and I'll see you guys Tuesday night. Go.